the light's too bright or something too.
No, man, it's just a different thing.
Let me see what the fuck is going on. How about that?
It looks better.
Too dark?
No, it's good.
Holy shit!
I can see your soundboard.
How? Oh yeah, shit! Wow. I wonder what other crap you can see.
Spade.
Oh yeah.
Olive oil. Dick.
Yeah.
Chocolate dick.
Yeah, the old chocolate dick. Bam, we're live. How was your trip home?
Good. Just a trip. How many times have you flown? Like a buttload?
Yeah.
Do you count them?
No. The most trips. One time I was doing this project in India, and I did 19 flights in 27 days. That was kind of crazy.
Does that count like round trip, like there and back, or is
no just around India?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Another time I did this thing where I went to 3 different countries on different spots on the globe, and I circled the globe with flights, like over like a 2-week period.
Before we got on, I was looking up how you would take a Tesla across the country, and it maps out charging stations. So that's kind of what you did, but with flights.
Yeah. I spent like 5 days filming starving kids in one continent, then 5 starving kids for 5 days in another continent, and then another continent. I think I want to say I did something fucking nuts. Like, I want to say one time I flew like from Africa to South America.
How did you fly around the earth though? Because
like coach, I flew coach. That's when I flew coach.
I flew coach today, and Alexis flew first.
Oh, that's nice. You're a good dude. You know there were dudes trying pimping your chick in there.
Absolutely. She sent me a picture of the food that she got up there.
She's a good dude.
The whole weekend I was avoiding anything that I was considering not food because of how disgusting people are on airplanes. They can't move, dude. It pisses me off.
You mean just obese people can't move on the plane?
It's not that they're obese; it's that they're decrepit.
Decrepit, right? You're right. You're right.
And it's not like an old lady goes, "Hey, can you help me with a suitcase?" It's someone they're like between our age, and they just can't manage themselves or anything around them. It's sad.
Someone said, "Sevi, your camera's different." What happened is like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but maybe it's because it's on my Black Magic.
Hey, thanks, Barkley.
No, it's because look, this is the way it looks. This is my camera's like, this is like one of my cameras. Stupid. Stop extra cam. And then this is my other camera. I don't know why, but it's just black, but it's on. Anyway, I came in here late. I'm worked. I'm so worked. I'm brain dead from the drive home. You got that
feature turned on where it follows you around the screen or no?
No, can you have that?
Yeah, I don't know how to. It's flying in here. I don't know how to set it up though.
My house was so clean when I came home. My wife's awesome. God, the house was clean.
Your house is usually pretty clean, which is shocking considering the 3 little boys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I would have never thought that. I wouldn't have thought it would have been like destroyed either, but it was clean. Cleaner than other houses with 3 dudes, that's for sure. 4 dudes.
4 dudes. Hey, are you going? Did you have fun this weekend?
Yeah.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to Knoxville?
Probably not.
Do you think though, but like your opinion on it will like ebb and flow as you feel throughout the week?
Yeah. Right now I'm probably like 80% no.
But tomorrow I could ask you and it could be 80% yes, couldn't it? Like it could like
it'd probably be at best 60% yes.
Patrick Rios wants you to come.
Did you ever see that Donald Trump thing where it's like, I'm not gonna come?
Oh yeah, that's great.
I'm not gonna. You think Taylor's actually gonna wear that hat this weekend?
Yeah, I do.
I think he's gonna baby out.
No.
Barkley, dude, they had him on sale there. There was a Born Primitive booth. You could have gotten a pair.
What?
With those shorts I wear, I bring them to every competition. It's also my softball uniform. Those little shorts.
Oh shit, the weekend review is those jean ones.
Yeah.
The weekend review is 20 minutes long, for fuck's sake.
It's all right. 1.25 speed.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched it. I've been waiting.
Good on Dave. I'm not sure why people say you can't accept criticism. Really enjoyed watching the CrossFit Games. Dave, definitely appreciate you always taking the time to make these. No idea why so much attacking you here. Thankful to have you, Dave. Oh shit, people are chugging Dave's cock after this one. I think he took an ass pounding last week, right?
He did.
Kick the dog last week, hug him this week.
Yeah. Don't mess with me, dude.
Yeah, don't mess with him. Don't mess with him, dude.
I'm making more videos than your entire media team. You can't mess with me. You kidding?
Tomorrow.
You responded to that.
What'd you say?
I kind of threw some shit at his media team.
Oh, you did? What about him?
Last week I did in one of the videos. I was like, hey, dude, your entire YouTube channel got 800,000 views last year. Mine has 600,000 this month.
Yeah. Is that really true? Their entire YouTube had 800,000 views?
Yeah. The CrossFit channel had 800,000 views last year.
I think in the last year between Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube, I have 12 million views last year in the last 365 days.
Wait a minute. I think does that include downloads on the podcast or no?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's like 12 million total between all the different ways that people can. What'd you say?
I bet you got more than that.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I did see. But like you're right, I did see our numbers last week. Or last month, and like we were pretty much neck and neck, and it's 600,000 just for the month. God, Patrick Rios is so good. I wonder if they see the shit he's making us every day and they regret firing him.
I don't think they see shit, dude.
Oh.
And I say that, first of all, before we move past Rios, it was cool watching him work.
Yeah.
You saw him like pick a song, and then he kind of got to work throwing clips together with it.
Yeah.
It was cool. And then him and Brandstetter were chucking some ideas back at each other. How'd you do that? How do you do this? I don't know, man. I lock onto this strap on the rings.
Hey, for those of you who like trip on Taylor, or just like what it's like, being around him, or just like accepting people, there's things you need to know too. Like Will Brandstetter doesn't swear. And like he's a fucking devout Christian. Like he doesn't even look at girls in bikini pics. And John Young is a devout Christian. And I think me and Hiller are like devout atheists. And Taylor's complete potty mouth, anything goes. And some of us are old and some of us are young. Some of us are old and some of them are young. And some of us are we accept each other. It's a motley crew. I guess that's the values we all have. We accept each other. We're not like not being friends with each other because of some of the reasons that people like don't like certain ones of us, but we all get along. And it's a great lesson for anyone who's having issues with anyone in the group. It's like, hey man, we all accept each other. I don't think John Young enjoys like hanging out while we talk about labias.
Whale labias?
Yeah, or any labias.
No, probably not.
Anyway, Halpin texts me. He likes Colton.
I think I knew that he likes Colton.
Yeah. Halpin likes Colton. Halpin likes Colton. Halpin likes Colton. Halpin likes Colton.
What is it, like Beetlejuice, and then Halpin's gonna pop onto the screen?
I just figured because yesterday I was just really like tripping on that I thought he didn't like Colton. And I just, I don't want to misrepresent. Halpin likes Colton. Halpin likes Colton. I want to like give it its fair amount of airtime.
You know why Halpin and Taylor get into it? It's because they're on opposite ends of like the emotional spectrum. Like Taylor's like super up and at him, and Halpin's just super laid back and just says stuff. Right? So Taylor reads that as, oh, you don't like Colton, I think. He just says stuff, and especially when it's written. So I think Taylor will read some of the chats Halpin to put out, and there's no tone to it. And you can assume a tone with the way things are worded. And to get Taylor all fired up, it's funny.
I'm trying to remember what it was like when I used to communicate with Halpin more. But I felt like that a lot of times when we were communicating, maybe we weren't communicating. When we were
I
attempting to
don't know what you
communicate,
mean by that.
like when we were communicating, my message wasn't getting to him and his message wasn't getting to me. Like we would
Sounds like a
both
waste
think
of
we're like we were both. I would be talking about a chocolate bar and he'd be talking about I'd be talking about a chocolate dick. He'd be talking about a chocolate bar. And then what we were both looking at was actually a tennis ball. Like I just thought there were misses. I can't think of any examples, but I just remember it was communication was. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was weird, but it was weird. I would remember it being a little weird.
You going to the CrossFit games this weekend? I don't have any Wi-Fi. Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Yeah.
I can hear that thing. It's like a little squirrel.
Imagine the guy, the highest moment in the entire weekend. I should probably talk about this tomorrow.
No.
The highest moment in the entire weekend was Colton doing that touch and go snatch. And then the lowest moment in the whole weekend was when he didn't get it. Like you could feel the whole stadium, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like just hurt. And it was all experienced by one guy. What a fucking life.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, that's a rich life, dude. That's his life, dude. That's a broad swath. He's pretty lucky. He's pretty fortunate. And it just gives him more time to fuck around with us now.
That's right.
That's what all I was thinking. I was like,
is Taylor going this week for Kill Taylor?
We got to give him shit to do. See if we can fucking do you think Colton Mertens is the fittest guy? No, sorry, I'm going to process your question. Do you think Colton Mertens is the fittest guy in the world not to go to the games this year?
No, that'd be Bill Leahy.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad. Second fittest.
Obviously.
Great work this past weekend, Sebi. The team and you did great. Will there be behind the scenes footage filmed in Knoxville? Can't wait to see the crew, especially. Yeah, Will and Rios will be doing the behind the scenes there. It'll be funny because they're definitely different than me. It'll be really funny. Will Brandstetter is so funny, and they're young. They're not old like me. And I think it'll probably be more cinematic, more beautiful. And I think that probably it'll be I'm guessing. They have such opportunity with Dallin, Hopper, and
Taylor.
Danielle Brand. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, sorry. And Taylor. That I think it'll be. You have to kind of guess it'll really be hunkering down on those guys, but we'll see. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Isabel Mobilian.
Isabella Mobilian.
If that's a real last name, Mobilian. I wonder, is that an Armenian name or is that a joke name?
Seems real to me.
Oh, it'll be more in focus. Oh yeah, because my shit's not in focus. Fair, probably that too. So,
this is a stupid question, but are you at all worried that they're gonna do so well that you're gonna be replaced?
No, that would be kind of amazing if they did do that. And they were actually, we were talking, they're like, what if we fuck it up? And I'm like, I'll just make 3 shows of making fun of you. So either way, it's a win.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I just watched like what happened this weekend. Like I just watched all my colleagues.
Uh-huh.
And there's a reason why like they'll never there's a reason why they'll never be anyone better than me.
Why? They're too busy running around making sure their hair looks good?
Yeah, I just fucking outwork everybody. Like there's 30 people there. If you're me, there's probably people from the media team listening right now. They're like, "What an asshole!"
Did we get any?
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Hey, there was this one chick that I saw that was fucking hustling too. She was who's that chick you were with, Ortega?
Oh, that would be the queen.
No, not the queen of hustle. There was this chick. I don't know who this chick is, but she was fucking everywhere I was. I felt like this bitch fucking worked. Because you had to run up and down I ran up and down these stairs 50 times. And you're running back and forth. It's like I'd guess it's probably 300 yards from the stadium to the
Aaron Murphy.
Aaron Murphy. Yeah. Her and Ortega were filming a lot with James Sprague, and I saw that chick was hustling.
Whole bunch of Aaron Murphy.
But I'm on a whole nother I'm on a whole nother fucking level. You never see me sitting down.
Sporty Beth? No, it wasn't her.
I bet, I suspect, and I'm not saying that they need to work this hard either, but I bet you there's no one there who interviewed even a third as many people as I did, or a fourth. I'd go 25. I'd say 25%.
I saw something on Instagram, and you see what they're doing it for. They're doing it for stupid little Instagram clips where it's like, hey, look at this person doing this one thing that no one knows what it's all about. When there's nothing to it.
Yeah, tomorrow's show is going to be great. I'm going to do a whole thing on media tomorrow. Are you around tomorrow morning? You want to come on with me?
Yeah, what time? 7 a.m.?
7 a.m.
Should be.
I'm going to pull up some of those clips that you and I have been talking about that I think are huge misses.
Cool. Oh, Anthony.
I think I was on screen more on the live feed than Bill Leahy already.
You may have been.
All right. You guys ready to fucking party? Okay. Oh, I'm going to turn my mic down a little, maybe. So you guys can hear Dave. Dave Castro weekend review. Shit. 5/27/24. If you guys don't remember last week, it was him and Hiller were tussling. Okay, here we go.
Monday, May 27th, 2024. This weekend on Friday.
1.25 time.
I went to the semifinal down in Carson. It was really cool being back there. Such a great venue, such a cool location. Obviously,
Dave was Dave good to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so good to me.
Isn't that typical of you and he?
Yeah, but it still shocks me.
What would it look like if he were not good to somebody?
Well, you know what he did to me when he saw that when he went home on Sunday and he saw that I was on the floor wearing the wrong shirt. He did call Dylan and tell him to get me off the floor. But at one point he texted me and he said, "Come up to the CrossFit booth." And I walked in there and he introduced me and Jenna Haka, the new CMO.
I met her.
Oh, you met her too? You met her?
Yeah.
How was that?
She's nice.
Yeah,
she followed me on Instagram.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, I talked to her.
Blocked me immediately.
I talked to her for 30 minutes. It was a good talk. It was really cool. And anyway, it's just a lot of things. Like he would just text me and be like, "Meet me here." We would drink a coffee. He would say, "Hey, I want you to meet this person." He was just cool. You know what I mean?
This weekend he did all that?
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I hung out with him for probably like a couple hours throughout. Always filming and working. But we hung out for a couple hours throughout the weekend.
What does he do when he's there?
So was there any tension between you? Because you would think from the internet that you guys would be like caged. No, you guys, all good.
Right.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you? Good. Did he crack any jokes at you? Did he make fun of you at all?
I wouldn't say so.
Did you make fun of him?
Yeah.
Good.
I tried to. He seems like he's kind of loopy when he's there. It doesn't really seem like he's all there. He's kind of everywhere, so he isn't really there.
What do you mean? Give me an example. Like he's just inundated?
He when he's standing in front of you, he's always doing this. Like he's looking for the next person to be looking at him.
Oh yeah.
Does that make any sense? Like he doesn't want to be nailed down. You can't really talk to him as like someone who's there is who he is.
Yeah.
Because so many people are, around him.
Yeah. He definitely always likes a wingman so that he can be like, if someone starts asking him too many questions, he can point the attention at someone else.
Oh, so he does that to you?
Yeah. I see him do that to all sorts of people. Like someone will walk. I bet you at one point someone walked up to you guys and he said, "Do you know who this is? This is Andrew Hiller." Did that happen? Did that ever?
No, because he sent Sousa to retrieve me.
Oh yeah, perfect. He did.
Yeah.
He did. You were
Yeah.
summoned. Yeah, that's how I get it too. Yeah, he summons people to his throne. It's kind of fun. I like being summoned to his throne.
I didn't know
like it?
Sousa worked for Dave.
Everyone works for
I did
Dave.
not like that. The first thing I told Sousa was no.
Oh, really? You didn't like being summoned?
He's like, "Hey, Dave wants to see you." I'm like, "No, I'm good." And there's more to it. Legitimately, I'd been looking forward to that first event with Bill for a week plus.
Yeah.
With like the time and all that.
Yeah.
And finally the time had come, and 3, 2, 1, go. And no less than 20 seconds into the event, Sousa taps me on the shoulder. I'm like, he goes, "Hey, Dave wants to see you." I go, "Yeah, not right now."
Oh, you're awesome. You're way more alpha.
But then I'm like, fuck, I gotta go.
Oh, you're not.
And then I missed a couple of those.
Damn. So that's fucking breaking news.
What?
You left one of Bill Leahy's events because you were summoned by Dave. God.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I tried to watch over the corner of the balcony while he didn't do so hot on that first one.
I wonder if he thought you were loopy because you were because you were like looking around and looking at the event.
Without a doubt. My head was not there. I was thinking about Bill going at that moment.
Damn. Tension must have been thick between you guys.
And I was talking to Jenna too.
What'd you guys talk about? Was she like, "Hey, dude, stop being a dick"?
She said she watches my stuff.
No shit.
Yeah. And I don't think she said any of that. I don't think she hears anything as bad as people might infer. Dude, the wildest thing about hanging out at these events is everyone comes up and they go, "I know you get such a hard time." I go, "Dude, I've never gotten a hard time in person." Sure, like Hip and Steel and that dude Mike from Bergeron that you said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone was nice to me.
Yeah, has anyone ever been mean to you in person?
No. Right when I got there, this chick came up to me and she goes, "I'm a lesbian and me and my wife love you," or "Me and my girlfriend."
I met them.
You did meet them.
Yeah,
and she gave me a big hug. And I was like, "I'm Sevon and I love lesbians." Match made in heaven.
Lesbians are cool.
I ended up giving my jacket away to them. My CEO jacket.
No way. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, Travis.
What?
Travis from Vindicate. Oh, yeah. I pretended to punch Dan Guerrero.
You saw Dan?
Yeah. I hugged him.
Really?
Yeah. He told me he loved me. I was this close to punching him in the face. About this hard. Look. And then he goes, "I love you." Yeah. Hey. Hi. Hey. Remember that crazy one-off jacket you made me that said CEO across the zipper and you said it was really hard to make? Could I get another one? It's my favorite jacket.
I don't believe you saw Dan.
I did see Dan by the bathroom. I came out. We hugged. We were alone. There was no one around. It was like seeing Snuffleupagus.
It's almost like the Sixth Sense. He wasn't really even there.
He's you know who he looks? He could be related to JR. He's like a lean, yoked, wiry. He looks like a professional fighter. Lean, wiry, like JR, a little smaller than JR. A little Mexican dude.
JR is lean and shredded.
Strong features like JR. Yeah, I gave it to the lesbians. Not the lesbians plural, to one lesbian.
If a genie snapped its fingers and you could choose between Taylor's body and JR's body and it became yours, which one would you want?
I mean, JR's body is just like a pussy magnet. I mean, it's just.
But when you see Taylor with his shirt off, he's got some.
Taylor's back is amazing.
Yeah, he's pretty stacked.
And I like Taylor's skin. I love his skin. I like the freckles and his back is crazy.
Taylor's
look at Olivia says Taylor for sure. Yeah, Taylor is
Olivia.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Whose skin tone do you get? I guess you can choose. You can mix and match it like parts. Like you can have JR's body or Taylor's skin tone. Don't matter.
Oh, wait, my sister's texting me. What does she want? Oh, is there an echo? Oh, I don't know if there's an echo.
I don't hear an echo.
I don't hear one. All
Taylor
right.
did get a little sunburn. It's not bad. I was worried about him all week. Like, dude, you gotta get out of the sun. What's wrong with you?
He needs a Trump sombrero.
I bet they make those.
They make Trump everything. Okay, here we go.
We have a lot of history there, and the energy and vibe from the fans and the athletes and everyone who was there is really positive. And that place has a special spot in our history of the CrossFit Games because it was the first location we went to after the ranch, and then we stayed there for a very long time. I hope one day to be able to take the event back there.
Oh,
There's an affiliate owner out of
It is really the best spot.
yeah, they got a really good data point right now about how many people will show up if they go back there.
I think they'll sell it out if the games are there.
Dude, there's no way. That'd be
Yes.
the worst fiscal decision of
No,
the
dude,
history
trust
of
me.
fiscal decisions.
Trust me, they'll sell it out if they move the games there.
There's not a chance in hell, man.
Dude, if they can sell it out, if they
You know
sold
why
out
they-
Dickie, go ahead. If they
You know why
sold
they
out
sell it
Dickie's,
out?
why?
Because the Europeans come across the freaking pond.
Oh, yeah,
hang
that's
out.
fine. Whatever the reason is, they would sell it out.
There was more content creators there than freaking spectators.
Damn. It really is amazing. Like,
That's why they didn't give me a meetup pass. They needed my $300.
there would be like 11 fucking cameras on one person while Scott Tetlow is setting a personal best.
So you saw what I saw.
Dude, it's just crazy. I don't know what those people are doing down there.
They spent more money on content creators than they did a promotion of the event.
You guys are lucky to have us. You really fucking are. Have us fucking capturing some shit and talking about some shit that not everyone else is talking about. My God. By the way, congratulations to Danny Spiegel. Fucking A.
Absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
I made a post about how she was squat below parallel and everything. She was on fire.
6th place. Crazy. What a beast. Hey, she closes her eyes when she works out. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like she'll be on the bike and she'll close her eyes. Or like even I saw her running through the tunnel. I got some shots of her running through the tunnel and her eyes are closed.
That's dangerous, dude.
Yeah, here. Well, oh, yeah. This is. I'm telling you, if I so never believe in FOMO. I said this yesterday. If you're not there, you did miss out. Don't have the feeling of missed out. You missed out. It was really good.
Which part? What are you talking about?
Everything. I like the vendors. I like the competition.
Vendors are god awful. The competition was good.
All the people there was such nice people. I held a baby there, dude.
I saw that.
Yeah, I held a fucking baby.
You should
I mean,
just
dude,
you should open a Reddit account and just post that to Reddit and see what happens.
I was like squeezing the baby. I was like it was like Charmin. Remember, I just got.
And that should be the soundbite over the photo that you post to Reddit.
I
was squeezing the baby.
I squeezed the baby.
It was a cute baby.
God, I couldn't believe the lady's like, "Will you take a picture with my kid?" I'm like, "Fucking A, give him to me." It was a pretty new baby, like a year old, less. Tiny baby. Yeah, it was good. I thought you didn't like the vendors?
I like the Assault Fitness booth.
Born Primitive?
Dead.
Or what do you mean? But it was a good booth.
It wasn't anything special. It wasn't like the booths of old, if that makes any sense to you.
You mean giant booths and shit?
Just like stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like.
What about the jump rope booth? The jump rope booth was good.
Yeah, that was okay. Yeah.
How about the relight booth? The salt booth? No,
I
you
wasn't
didn't.
really into that.
Oh.
Stopped at all of them.
Vindicate, the poor vendors had to lose their ass with that crowd.
Can't confirm that. I don't know how much it costs.
Is this a real person?
No.
I made an order with CA Peptides because of you guys from Australia. $60 shipping. I hope that gets through customs. Holy shit.
Hey, I had.
Is that really that person's name? Ophelia? Ophelia.
No less than 10 people walked up to me and said how well the VPC 157 worked.
Oh, at the event?
Uh-huh.
CAPeptides.com.
Then I had a couple of people walk up and they go, I got a laundry list of stuff I bought and I haven't used it yet.
Piles
piles sitting around. Hey, I met
A lot of people really like the stuff they got from the Born Primitive booth. I saw all sorts of people excited about the shorts they got.
I did. Wait, did they get the jorts or the shorts?
The camo jorts.
I got those.
Yeah,
I own those.
did you buy them there?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I had a gift or what a gift card once. I just bought them all at once.
all right. What are we doing? Oh,
Dave,
I feel you, Wong. I'm real. Oh, all right.
good picture.
Yeah, great picture.
That's the issue. The picture's so good, and it's like I feel your Wong is what it sounds like. Your like the name is. You know, Wong is kind of like a Wayne, which is a penis.
Ophelia.
I believe she's real.
That's a crazy name.
From overseas, from Europe, who was recently trying to climb, or he did summit Mount Everest, and then on the descent, something happened, an accident happened, and he went missing. And so Daniel Patterson of Wakefield CrossFit, he is Wakefield CrossFit is hosting fundraisers, GoFundMe for him to try to recover his body. So tragic story that really hit our community hard, especially his community out there. So if you're able to support, check out Wakefield CrossFit's page. And
is that true? A CrossFitter got lost on Everest?
Oh well.
Holy shit. Family of British man missing on Mount Everest launching fundraising appeal for search in Nepal. Oh my goodness. Experts have new concern about Mount Everest after missing British climbers feared dead.
Really?
British and Sherpa climbers go missing while descending.
Well, dude, if you're gonna go climb an Everest, you know the risk you're taking. If you're like, I'm gonna go swimming with sharks. Oh, Hitler got eaten swimming with sharks. And yeah, it
Oh
sucks. Like,
man.
but everyone's got to say, hey, he jumped in the water with those sharks.
He's yoked. He looks like a CrossFitter. Son of a bitch. Oh, he's 40. Damn. Oh, and Pen Pastenji Sherpa, 23. He had one Sherpa with him who was 23. They made it to the summit before 5 a.m.
What does that mean?
Oh my God, to send a search team will cost $300,000 basically. The GoFundMe page has already raised 105,000 pounds.
It's like those people who get stuck cave diving, dude. Have you seen that?
No, but that's
what are you doing down there?
Yeah,
and they got to send someone who's a good cave diver to go and get you unstuck. It's the same thing. You're going up instead of down.
It has been reported that the climber and his guides slipped and disappeared near the south summit. God, what about their moms, dude?
Their moms.
Oh yeah, 12 people.
I told Jimmy not to climb that mountain.
12 people died last year climbing it. Okay, so yeah, I guess it is like swimming with sharks.
Is that the number of people that die swimming with sharks?
All right. Where were
we? When I got an airplane, I think the same thing. Like, these things go down.
God, I hope you don't die in a plane accident.
Wouldn't that be wicked? I wouldn't even feel it. That's the thing.
No.
What?
You wouldn't even feel it. That's the thing about going down in a plane, right?
I don't know. I always think that I'd probably be vomiting and shit first from like getting dizzy and the plane going upside down.
Just make sure your seatbelt's on.
Also, today's Memorial Day.
Hey, someone died a couple days ago in a plane just with bad turbulence. I assume they didn't have their seatbelt on or they were in the bathroom.
Or they had a panic attack.
Oh, that too.
And it was
going on today. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it this afternoon here at the ranch. If you guys have hit it, good job. If you haven't, just remember it's bigger than the workout. It's about remembering these soldiers and individuals who've made the ultimate sacrifice. So check out the Murph Challenge, murphchallenge.com, or our page. We have links to it. And if you haven't done the workout yet, you still have plenty of time to squeeze it in. Also on the note, Service Cup is coming up. So it's an online competition we're hosting with Rogue and Beyond the Whiteboard for a variety of a number of services to include medical, LEO, fire, veterans, active duty military, and the workouts are going to be fun. You can sign up, get a cool T-shirt. I signed up. You can compete against me again and likely beat me. So check out the Service Cup. So let's jump into
Did he explain what that was?
I fucked up.
Or you can just do it.
The service cup.
Again, he brings it up and he says you can compete against him. I don't think he really did a good job of saying what it is.
I mean, dude.
What?
I don't like.
Is the Service Cup a CrossFit event? Like the CrossFit Service Cup?
Like, okay, why not do a I don't know, like if you really want to promote this, why not get like do a live Dave go live and it's a going live with, and I don't care who you pick, just someone big, Rich Froning, Matt Fraser, Tia, get all three of them. They've never all been on a show together, right? Before? Go live with all of them and have them all talk about promoting the Service Cup. Like, just do something to fucking promote it. How is this their only promotion for Service Cup?
Is this weird? Can I pull something up?
Please.
That when you go to the Service Cup thing on the game site, you have to go to the Rogue website to sign up. Is that weird?
Yeah, maybe it's because
It does say CrossFit Service Cup.
maybe it's because that's the only way. Go and click on it. Maybe it's somehow because CrossFit isn't capable of selling a shirt. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So maybe that's why. Click on that register now. Let me see what happens up there. Excuse
Beyond
me.
the whiteboard.
Scale, medical professional. Is there a shirt? Oh yeah, look it. So there's a shirt. It has to. Oh, just keep scrolling. Oh, men's shirt size. Let me see. Do you have to pay? You have to pay more than $10 if you want the shirt, right? Oh, total. Okay.
35.
Yeah, I'm guessing it has to do because of that shirt.
Competitive.
Medical professional.
I'm gonna be
What choices do they have? Let me see what choices they have. Let me see the whole drop down.
Medical professional, educator, military veteran, active duty military, law enforcement officer, firefighter, first responder, EMS responder, CrossFit trainer, affiliate owner. So you can't do this.
No, I'm an educator. I homeschool my kids.
Oh. Are you going to do it? Here, I'll sign you up.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Dude, you just gave away my age, dude.
Everyone knows you're 50.
Oh.
52.
Don't give away my shirt size.
So how many people do you think have been to this website?
7. The 6 people who made it and you. Jeez Louise.
Open celebrated those who selflessly give, serve their communities. Okay. Hey, this is what everybody wants on that Murph post. You know that Murph post? The new hero workouts. Everyone's like, hey, can you do something for the medical people? Hey, can you do something for the EMS people? This is supposedly that, right?
I
CrossFit
guess.
must be in that comment section saying we are. It's called the Service Cup. Sign up here.
What? Here's an idea. You had 20, I don't know how many. You had 20, 30, 40 media people at the CrossFit semifinals this year. They were all over the place. Why not make them all wear shirts that say Service Cup with the dates? That's cheap.
I guarantee you, if you walk up to them, they don't know what that is.
Like the media people?
Absolutely. They didn't know that.
They don't need to know.
The games 11 times.
They didn't know what?
That Cole Greasehaber isn't Cole Sager. They don't know anything.
Oh my goodness. Tomorrow's show is going to be so fun. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the media.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Dave.
All right. Back to Dave. Yeah.
Back to Dave.
How do I do this? Add to stage. Okay. Here we go. We're cruising. Okay. He's reading comments now. I suspect this is going to be about you.
S. Minzy. Hiller's your biggest fan. He was crying the entire time you were in exile. I understand where you're coming from, but you're giving him a gift. This video is what he wants. Remember, keep your enemies closer. At Donna G. Hi, Dave. CrossFit fan from England. When is CrossFit media going to sort out the live streams on YouTube? Why can't we just have one view of the whole floor? And if the media department wants to focus on an athlete, have a split screen while keeping the whole floor coverage. Why am I watching an athlete bent over lying on the floor at the end of the heat? When there's a race to finish the second, third place, etc., it all gets missed. CrossFit department does a good job on floor layout, etc. So you know where the athlete is. It gets hindered by the media coverage. when you cannot see the races going on within the heat. You would not see this in other sports. So this debate, this discussion, this is
Yes.
No, just damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Like if you don't cover it, you get yelled at. If you do cover it, you get yelled at.
Yeah.
That is interesting though. Like when you watch basketball, they keep that shit wide.
They do.
But football always cuts away when there's a fight, which is lame.
Yeah. Just like CrossFit cuts away when there's an injury.
Lame.
You know, we go back and forth a lot with the different teams who are broadcasting the event, and there is value in being zoomed in on the athletes, and there also is value in what you're suggesting and saying, being pulled out and looking at it from that perspective, because as you mentioned, we do lay out the workouts. So for most workouts, the first workout, you couldn't see this at all, the run and the clean, but that's because it was a mechanism of having 20 athletes instead of 10 athletes. If we would have ran 10 athletes per heat, we could have laid it out to where you advance, but then it also would have taken 4 hours just to get, or actually 2 hours, 2 hours to get one.
They did actually show the run in some places.
Gender through 4 hours.
I saw the run somewhere.
It was the Asia.
Asia, yeah, they did show
with the taped off stuff, and
they did show
probably the one you wouldn't have wanted to have shown.
And hey, dude, here's another thing, too. If you're not going to show the workout, then get a commentator. Like, there's two, like the way Brian Friend did Zealous Games, or the way that guy, what was that guy's name that has the really high voice that commentated with John Young?
Travis.
Yeah,
Rod,
that dude was like reporting like he was a radio reporter. That shit was good.
To get all athletes through. So we decided to do it with 2 heats of 20 and to take 2 hours to get everyone through, because and then that created the circular layout to where you couldn't see progression. Going back to what you're saying, all the other events pretty much show progression. And with that, yes, pulling out at times.
I didn't mind the circle, actually. Did you?
No, not really.
Times to see that progression, I think is a good strategy for our broadcast teams. But I also think zooming in.
But if you're going to do that, you need good commentators.
Which they had.
I mean, you just need people to be like, Laura Horvath, rep 3 on the right side of your screen. You know, Andrew Hill on the left side of your screen, rep 5. Jason Khalipa in the blue shorts and the pink hat on, you know, and like you need people who are cognizant of the fact that it's a really wide shot and it's hard to see, and like start giving you cues and shit.
On that note, I have a serious question for you.
Please. Straight.
From 1 to 10,
act gay, but straight.
How difficult do you think it is to say Colton Merton's name?
Colton.
Like you look at how it's spelled.
I know some people struggle with the word Colton. Like they say, like my wife says cupboard. Like she actually says the word right, cupboard or whatever. But Colton,
and Mertens.
I have a friend named Colette, and I call her Colette because it's just easier for me to say. Colton, Colette, but her name's Colette.
How do you say Colette?
Colette.
So no T.
Colette. It's a O, long O. I think it's what it's called.
Jeremy.
It's easy as fuck. It's easy as fuck to say. Colton Mertens.
Hey, event 2, Lauren Khalil kept on calling him Colin Mertens. I can't even say it how she was saying it.
Oh,
really? And then it was almost like Adrian Conway. It was like Colton Mertens is doing his double unders. Yes, Colin Mertens.
Wow. Hey, if he shit his pants, if I ever heard a story of him shitting his pants, I'd start calling him Colin Mertens.
Colin Mertens. And then she kept doing this thing where they would finish the workout. So they dropped the barbell on that double under workout. Unofficial time of 10:40. And he has to cross the line, and his time was 10:43. So it took him 3 seconds to cross the line. It was nuts. And the reason I bring all this up is because you said it requires good commentators to do that.
Oh. Listen.
Colin Mertens.
Listen.
What?
I wanted to say something about the Queen of Hustle, the Khaleesi, Lauren Khalil. She's been in media fucking for 15 years. She's all in CrossFit. She's just all in. She's just like us. She's just all in. And they gave her an opportunity to do the live stream, and she's trying her best. If someone has constructive criticism, fucking give it. But dude, like, she's one of us. She's just a CrossFitter, just a fucking media person, just a lady, humble lady trying to find her way in this aggressive world. Maybe just give her. It's like coaching, right, Hiller? Like, we just have to give her 1 or 2 cues at a time, not all of them. Like, maybe just let's start with this week. Like, hey, his name's Colton Mertens.
And when you cross the finish line, that's your unofficial time.
That's a lot. Now you're giving her a lot.
Jump and shrug. It's jump and shrug.
Listen, it's knees apart. When you squat, keep your heels down.
Jump and shrug. Deep breath. Belly to your butthole. You ever hear that one?
Belly to your butthole.
Yeah.
I think I have heard that. I don't really get that one. What is that one?
It's how I like to teach people bracing.
Oh, belly to your butthole.
Take a deep breath into the area right underneath your ball sack.
Jesus, Savon. Look at Yoda has spoken. Jesus, Savon, there's no try. I didn't listen to the live feed, but I don't know. But like I oh shit, what happened?
That was me. Sorry.
But I lost my screen right then. Oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Like, hey, like they offered her the position, and she's trying her best. Like, do you think? Let me ask you this. Like, just a couple questions. Do you think she took the job seriously?
Yeah.
She probably did research.
No.
She.
Colton Mertens.
Oh fuck! I don't know. She's not single. Oh,
I didn't mean to ruin your life.
Did I say she's single?
I was there. No.
If I didn't though, I meant to. Yeah, she's a single woman, single, strong, independent woman finding her way in a male-dominated. Oh, I'm gonna make myself throw up. But anyway,
you're gonna make me throw up.
Okay, here we go. But I feel defensive.
Oh, dude, Barry just owned you.
I feel defensive for it. Trying her best. Does she get a participation trophy? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. There's another one. Oh, here it is. This is the one I was looking for. Khalil's best call of the week. She's getting close to the time cap. She's only 3 minutes for this lift.
Oh my god. Come on, guys. Hey, why can't maybe we should just enjoy it and it'd be funny? How long would she have to do it before we were just like, yeah, she's just like the retarded grandpa? You know what I mean?
I like a retarded grandpa.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Look at where did Sevon go? Oh, I really like Tanya. I like Tanya Wagner. You think she sucks?
I kind of like Tanya Wagner. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Tanya Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs maybe Lauren needs she needs like 4 years. By then CrossFit will be gone.
Yeah, exactly. They'll keep on trying to bring it to Carson and they'll waste all their money.
Hey, tomorrow, I'm gonna make a list we're gonna talk about. I want to talk about Trista video. I want to talk about Colton video, and I want to talk about a comp. I want to do a comp at CrossFit Livermore.
A comp of what?
I don't know.
What are we comparing it
to? Maybe like how we did semifinals, but I was thinking about like an invitational. That's also but that's also like a party. But it's basically like
invite Hunter McIntyre and do a beer mile. I know that's a joke.
Oh, but I was thinking of like some cool we sell 100 tickets for $100 each. It's just like a private. I mean, we'll stream the thing, but there'll be awesome food and drink there. It'll be just 2 days. We'll just bring in the regular fucking ding dongs: Colton, Dallin, Hopper, Taylor. Stream it, but it's got to have some sort of something. I don't know what. Strippers, yeah.
They would never have those at a semifinal. That'd be unique. Male strippers.
Like, I don't want to do comps, but I just think, I don't know. Who do you think the meanest girls in the space are?
Meanest.
Yeah, like just mean, just
bitches. Dude, a lot of them are mean.
Yeah. Well,
I would say probably 60 to 70% of them are like those typical chicks, right?
No, tell me.
Someone put it the other way. You know how girls hug when they don't really like each other?
Yeah.
They do one of these and yeah. I think it's probably more than are not.
Mayhem chicks. No way. You think Paige Powers is not mean?
She is not mean.
Alexis Raptis is not mean.
I think Alex Kazan might be the meanest chick.
She might be mean. She hides it from me, but she could be mean.
Yeah, I think it's Alex Kazan. She came up to me when I was talking to Dave, and she's just like really mean.
To you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh. But I did see her posture on some girls.
She should.
She's fierce. Yeah. On the floor, I saw her posture to some girls. I need to have her on and ask her about that. You ever trip on the fact when the girls are out there and there's like two girls talking, like the event's over or something, and there's like when they're waiting for the award ceremony, like there's two girls talking, and then over by herself, Trista Smith, and then that other girl who came out of nowhere, Bernard. And
she's a unique bird, that Trista Smith.
What do you mean?
I've watched her YouTube videos. She's just in a league of her own.
Like just her personality?
Her personality. She's not like the other people out there. And it's kind of cool.
She's like a country chick, right? She drives like a truck and shit.
Right. My favorite thing from her podcast with you was she was talking about her truck. And she goes, yeah, it's straight piped. And you go, oh, what's that? And she goes, I don't know. But it's
my wife knows what a straight pipe is.
And like she didn't skip a beat with it. It wasn't like she cared that she didn't know and she had said it. She's like, yeah, I don't know, but it is.
Bryson Del Monte knows Taylor's straight pipe.
Yeah.
Bill Walton only jeez, guys.
Wait a minute, didn't he just pass away? Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Why do you think she was by herself?
I mean, it's just who knows, but it's like that. Like you see, like because she hasn't like she's not in the clique yet.
Ain't nobody.
Although you know what's crazy is when she didn't qualify, her and Ariel Lowen hugged and she cried like on Ariel. It was pretty cool. Ariel was awesome. Ariel turned into a mom out there. She just held her.
She didn't have to turn into one. Didn't you see every CrossFit video about Ariel's about her being a mom?
Oh.
Just like Tia and Annie and every other mom.
She stepped right into the role. It was really sweet. You can see that in the behind the scenes too. God, Sarah, thank you so much. You and Paper Street Coffee. She was truly terrible. Sorry. Oh, who? Lauren? Jesus criminy. You're making me want to watch it.
You should. I mean, if you want to dabble, just go watch Colton's event too. And then you'll probably say it's not that bad because that's kind of your MO.
I'll be like, no, it was fine.
Because you'll imagine yourself being Lauren and people just tearing into you and you'll get all in your feels about her.
Yeah. You think that's where I'm at now?
No, not yet.
Oh, damn, dude. The behind the scenes are going to be so good, Sarah. All right.
What's up, Sarah?
And seeing athletes performing the work on a given in that workout is fine, and actually a combination of both and playing with both. What you suggest with the split screen too is a good idea. So yes, I agree with most of what you're saying, but I think also coming in on the athletes is fine too. And you would not see this in other sports. Such an authoritative statement as if it's fact. I think in other sports you see them zooming in on athletes often too. But
they do.
Extra sloppy. Dave, after the health summit.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Awesome. Like sometimes like they fuck up in like sports, but like our sport's pretty like.
Oh, dude.
We're notorious for fucking pointing the camera at the wrong place. She was great at promoting sponsors. That's all.
She was marvelous at promoting the sponsors.
Oh my God.
Sign up for Hustle Up. Northern Spirit is the sponsor of the West Coast Classic.
Will Brandstetter, split screen revolutionary. Thanks for that comment. Oh my God. I can't wait till fucking Will fucking has a mental breakdown and starts coming on the show all the time.
I think he's close.
God, he's so funny. You guys are gonna fucking. I'm worried. Listen. I'm not worried. Will's gonna be and Rios are gonna be better than me at fucking behind the scenes. I'm worried that they're gonna be better than me once Will's gonna be a superstar if he gets in front of the camera.
Hey, I remember this kid.
Leon Gabriel met a ton of people in Carson. Hiller was by far the nicest and friendliest of them all.
Take that off the screen before someone on Reddit sees it. I'm trying to keep my image.
Chris Giles. Do Sevon team versus rest of world, Ariel Gazan, etc. No, listen. No one wants to see anyone of us work out.
I don't even want to see myself work out.
I love Will's leather sofa. Oh. Do you remember he made the video where like he was like talking to himself?
Oh,
like
Brent.
There were two Wills. You know who that is?
Brent?
Yeah.
I met him too, yeah. Oh. It was really helpful when people would say their names from the chat. For some reason, they just really stand out, the names from the chat.
I love his lat stands out to me. I love promoting girls in business. But she was that bad.
Well, then, Sarah Cox, do we have the OnlyFans person for you? Because she's a girl and it's a business. That was fuck.
Logan Hopkins. Does CA Hormone send lists of people that are juicing to CrossFit HQ?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's how they caught Hiller.
It's a crazy list.
No, it's all confidential. Okay. Here we go.
Rhonda Patrick hired a CrossFit coach, Zia Warback, as a personal trainer. And she has even been posting clips of herself doing what is obviously CrossFit on IG. Also, Thomas DeLauer has been having on guests from within the CrossFit space and even talking about his own CrossFit training too. My question is, CrossFit working to build a professional relationship with these people and others? And if not, why? So even think about what you just said about Rhonda Patrick. We had her at the Health Summit. So that's building a professional relationship with her. And she hired a CrossFit coach.
Who wrote that?
I think also coming in on the athletes is fine too. And you would not see this in other sports.
This comment, this next one. I have some strong opinions about this next one.
As if it's fact. I think in other sports you see them zooming in on athletes often too.
Extra sloppy.
But at extra sloppy.
Wow.
Dave, after the Health Summit.
So I don't like the way he wrote this, but I have some really strong opinions on this too. This is just crazy right here.
Parentheses, awesome. Rhonda Patrick hired a CrossFit coach, Zia Warback, as a personal trainer. And she has even been posting clips of herself doing what is obviously CrossFit on IG. Also, Thomas DeLauer has been having on guests from within the CrossFit space and even talking about his own CrossFit training too. My question is, CrossFit working to build a professional relationship with these people and others? And if not, why? So even think about what you just said about Rhonda.
Rhonda Patrick has been on Joe Rogan. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not a Rhonda Patrick fan, just so you know. Not even a little bit. I don't hate her or anything. She does nothing for me. Rhonda Patrick has been on Joe Rogan 10 times. Why in the fuck would you not cozy up to her and really fucking do collabs or whatever the fuck the thing is to do today, so that the next time she goes on Rogan, she can unfuck Rogan based on his beliefs and the people he's talked to about CrossFit. I agree with this person so much. I like whoever wrote the extra sloppy. As soon as he said build a professional relationship or whatever, he just lost me. Like, shut the fuck up. Professional. Like, there's not one professional that's been on Joe Rogan. Professionals don't.
Except for Fraser. Fraser was a professional athlete.
Professionals don't like. That's the cool thing about Joe Rogan. It's not. There's nothing fucking professional about it.
That wasn't sarcasm either, guys.
Thank you. Good point. Anyway, it's crazy that CrossFit has not leveraged that relationship with Rhonda Patrick. And I'll go one step further. I've heard that she's wanted to collab with CrossFit and they haven't. On Instagram.
Yeah, I heard you tried to collab on this post.
Oh, that one's, yeah. I mean, how the fuck? I mean, she's just like,
She's
Think
doing
of it.
fortitude.
Let me just tell you this right now. So Joe Rogan gets 10 times the fucking engagement that CNN gets.
Look, she collaborated. She tagged Concept too.
So let's just say that let's say there's 100,000 people sitting on the fence of whether they should do CrossFit or not. And someone goes on Joe Rogan and says CrossFit's lame, and they fall off onto the side. They're not going to try it. But if they say, the person says CrossFit's amazing, and Joe goes, oh yeah, I started doing it too, it is amazing, and that 100,000 falls off and does start doing CrossFit, just think about that. If there's 10,000 affiliates, that's 10 new members for every affiliate. At $2,000 a fucking year, that's $20,000 extra dollars worth of revenue for each affiliate.
Hey,
Like how fucking easy. I'm gonna say something really harsh. If this is true that she really is trying to collab with CrossFit and CrossFit's not collabing with her, I think that's reason to de-affiliate. I told Sousa that, and he goes, "Oh, that fucking hurts." And I go, "Why?" And he goes, "Because that's true."
look at this. CrossFit's here.
She has a great. I didn't realize she had such a good body.
This is what they hired everyone at the media team for, to put some fire emojis on the Rhonda Patrick thing.
I know, that's fucking crazy. Fire. Oh my god. How about Rhonda? Can't wait to have you on the Patrick. On the Patrick.
Damn.
Rhonda, can't wait to have you on the podcast. We'd love to have you on. Please check your DMs. How about that? How about fucking letting Chase interview her?
Dude, you don't want
Adrian
on the CrossFit podcast. That thing is dead in the water.
Or Adrian Conway. Okay, fine. I'll interview her.
Yeah, that'd be better.
I like to get to know her.
You want to do something for the affiliates, you don't put them on the CrossFit podcast.
I think either her or Gabrielle Lyons or one of those ladies one time was releasing a book, and they asked me if I would go on IG Live with them for like 10 minutes. And then I realized they were asking everyone to do it as a book promotion.
Oh.
I can't remember who it was, but I said, no, thank you. But I would love to have you on my podcast. And they never got back to me.
Interesting. Hey, didn't we have that conversation?
Talk about shitty programming. Dan Bailey, 100-pound unpartitioned Murph. If that's really true, that's just stupid.
I've done that, but it wasn't unpartitioned. It was partitioned.
That's stupid. That's shitty programming. You ran a mile with 100 pounds.
Well, it's 2 miles with 100 pounds.
And then you did 100. You did 100 pull-ups with 100 pounds on you. Yeah, that's dumb.
I think I did the first mile in like 11 minutes with 100 pounds, which I was like really surprised about.
That's crazy. There used to be this CrossFit challenge that if you could carry your body weight a mile without putting it down.
Like on your back on a barbell or what?
It didn't matter.
All right. You stealing my Dwayne?
I remember I filmed a guy at CrossFit Diablo trying to do it.
Was it Craig Howard?
No, it was someone else. It was this is a long time ago, probably 2007 or 2008. I can't remember if he made it.
The CrossFit podcast has put on a bunch of subscribers recently. It's like they've been streaming some events.
Oh, I forgot. We're doing this.
Patrick, we had her at the health summit. So that's building a professional relationship with her. And she hired a CrossFit coach, Zia Rohrbach. It's not by accident that she was linked up with Zia. We facilitated that.
I think Zia was on this show once.
I don't remember.
So we have a relationship with Rhonda, and we are continuing that relationship. And Thomas DeLauer, same thing. I mean, like, I consider him a close friend. Like, we've done a lot together. We'll continue to do a lot together. And CrossFit has a relationship with him. But I wouldn't say that that there's anything we're doing to not to be involved with them. Both these names you mentioned, we have relationships with, and they're pretty good relationships. Maybe we should lean into them more.
Yes, Davey. I just reaffiliated. Yes, Davey. Bye, Sarah. Heading to bed. Best weekend ever. Love you guys. Yeah, sorry I didn't get to hang out, but thank you so much for the house. We left it clean, by the way. I even called and asked them if they want us to take the sheets off the bed. It does smell like farts in there a little bit, but I think they can get that out. PT141 peptide, groundbreaking compound that can help enhance your intimate experiences. Listen.
What?
You need a fucking peptide. You don't need peptides just to get your dick hard.
Some people do. Some people need all that weird shit.
Fine. Oh, wow. Listen, Sevon, you met me. I'm the 56-year-old dude with the camo skull cap. Oh, shit. I remember. Did this guy say you were the nicest guy he met?
I think that was not Brent.
Oh, good, because I met him too, and I was really nice to him. I really liked him. We talked just outside the restaurant. We talked about longevity and doing high intensity workouts a couple of times a week. Yeah, I remember. It was between the restroom, the Born Primitive booth, and the stage. Yeah, I remember. And I saw you a couple other times. Would have never remembered your name though. Thank you. I remember your hat. Lean and mean. If you need a drug to get hard, sounds like we need to work out and stop eating like an asshole.
Agreed. The entire world needs to stop being like an asshole.
Thicken Nugget.
Wow.
I've watched the game since 2010. Follow all the YouTube channels. Follow most of the athletes on social media. You follow Craig? Do you watch Craig Ritchie stuff? Attending my first in-person games this year, but have never stepped foot in a CF gym. Wow.
Interesting.
Wow, that's cool. Say hi, please.
Hey.
No, not you. Not you.
Could be said. Currently not, but they're not on the outside by any stretch.
Okay, reaffiliate. I like that. Let's lean into that relationship, Dave.
Nezzy. Attendance at semifinals has continued to be drastically different between the U.S. and elsewhere. America East.
Do you get what I'm saying about that? How easy it would be to just just send one less media person to fucking Carson and use that money to fucking build a relationship with Rhonda Patrick so that the next time she's on Joe Rogan, if CrossFit comes up, she says something positive, and it's a huge win. It's like more media than any amount of money could buy that's positive for CrossFit. You agree with that?
I'm going to murder you.
What? You don't agree with that?
No, I totally agree with it. But what we don't understand about these stupid, these people, let's say there's 30 people from the media team there. It's because their year-long goal isn't to create better media, to do anything good for CrossFit. It's to go party at the semifinal. They want to be at the semifinal. That's the only reason they exist and do their jobs. I don't know how much money they make, but they look forward to it year round.
Right.
And
like almost like cloud. Like you think more people care more about being at the event than actually doing the job there. Like they're just so excited to be a photographer at the CrossFit event, and they're not just focused on just making great shit.
Walk up to any of the 30 of them out there and you say, hey, do you want to go? We're going to send you somewhere. Jeff Adler or Bill Leahy. 30 out of 30 choose Jeff Adler.
Yeah.
That's the
why. Yeah, no one went up to Tetlow and asked him. I was the only person who went.
I understand I probably don't have access to Jeff Adler, but
no, he would let you.
I know he might. Yeah, I've spoken to him before.
Yeah, he'd let you.
But that's the issue.
That would be a good video, by the way. You could blow them up, Lambre and Adler. Hey, I got this really great conversation between Jacob Hepner and Fikowski on recorded for the behind the scenes. And basically, Hepner called Fikowski and he called Marcus Philly, and he said, hey, I'm thinking about retiring. Do you have any thoughts on it, on retirement? Do you have any advice for me on? And the fucking shit that Fikowski and Marcus Philly told him was pretty cool. He basically said, hey, make sure you set yourself right. Have a plan to stay relevant in the space. Just shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you've already put in all this hard work. What are you going to pivot to? You know what I mean?
This is the Hepner?
Either Hepner. Yeah, they said it to Hepner. I can't remember which one said it. And it's like what you did. You dedicated your life to CrossFit through an affiliate and an athlete. And then you pivoted to YouTube to stay relevant in the space instead of being relevant. And it's like, and athletes need to do that. And I sometimes wonder that, about people like Adler or Laura Horvat who maybe aren't taking advantage of their time at the top.
Who's doing it the best is Danny.
Yeah, Spiegel's crushing.
It's a bit of a hard time for it, but that's also who's good for her.
I don't think she's doing it better than me and you, but I think she's doing it good.
Numbers might have a disagreement with that.
I agree, but it depends on what numbers you're looking at.
Oh, right.
And longevity.
Yeah.
We should do a where will you be in 5 years?
I mean, you could put on a bikini. How's that going to do for you?
About
as good as it's going to do for her in about 20 years.
Hey, I don't know, though. I got my niche.
Oh, you got bikini pictures? All right.
No, I just have it's just a different fan base that you're not familiar with.
I can see you in a European thong.
Thank you.
TBD. The attendance in Carson was actually quite embarrassing. What gives? The international fan base seems incredibly engaged in.
I don't think it was embarrassing.
Can you say why?
I mean, what's to be embarrassed about it? Were you embarrassed? You were embarrassed? How many people do you think were there? Someone asked me today. I said 2,000.
I have no way of guessing that, but that sounds good.
How many people do you think sit in a row? 50?
On an average? Or
Yeah, like I could pull up.
Are you saying if it's full?
No. Yeah, full rows. Let me check out Carson
Maybe
tennis
25
venue. Let me see.
whole row.
I'm gonna pull stadium. The whole tennis stadium. Dignity Health Sports Park. Okay, tennis stadium. Okay, I'm looking at the picture now. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a seating chart. Stadium, a tennis stadium seating map. Okay, that's too small. Let me see. I'm gonna count how many seats there are across or something. Where is that?
If there been
8 times 4. Okay, 32. Let's say there's 32 people in who can sit across in like one section of bleachers, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. There's 8 sections, 4 on each side that make like that octagon, right?
Right. You can find the number.
I mean, I didn't look. I just kind of counted from just looking at this picture. Right?
I hate you so much.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8. That's what I said. 8. And let's say there's 4 rows of 8, 3.5 on each side. So that's 32. And then there's, let me count this really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
8,000 seats.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. What's 26 times 32? Can someone do that for me? 26 times 32.
Hey Siri. What's 26 times 32? 832.
Okay, 832. So you see, so each of those sections, and how many did I say there were? 8? Oh yeah, so that's about right. That's 7,000. Okay.
8,000, yeah.
Okay, so 8. Let's say 850 in each section. I would say of those 8 sections, I would say they're in, like, if you put all the people, they would have filled up 2.5 sections.
No.
Out of the 8. Bullshit, dude. That middle section was completely full.
Okay.
And then there were people sprinkled around the rest of the stadium.
So what you said 2.5?
Do you see right here?
That one section was not entirely full, dude.
Let's say, do you see
No,
where my,
no,
do
no.
you see where my mouse is? Do you see where my mouse is?
Yeah, I'm looking. Looking right at
Okay,
it.
that section was full.
No, it was not.
What percentage full would you say?
That's where I was sitting with JR the entire.
No, you were sitting here. Oh no, you were sitting here. You're right. You were sitting here. Sorry, this section was full. This section was full.
And that's also not true. The section below that was kind of full. So that's where the finish line was. That's.
I think between these 3 sections, 2 full sections could have been filled. Just these 3.
Okay.
And then scattered out throughout the rest of this shit, I'd say it was another half a section.
So that's 2,000 people.
That's 2.5 sections. Yeah, that would be 2,000 people.
so 5 minutes later, we got to your initial guess.
Yeah, what do you think? 1,000 maybe. That's why you're not gonna last as CEO, you douche canoe.
You're out, Fawn. But that's such a good picture. Yeah, 2,000.
You're cool. Yeah, 2,000. Yeah, I'm good with that shit.
To rent that thing.
I don't know.
Oh damn! I figured you'd know.
How much were tickets?
It was, after everything, for myself and Alexis, I think it was $335.
I can't believe you had to pay for your tickets.
I can. That's it. Hey, didn't you hear my thing earlier? That's why they didn't give me a media pass. They couldn't afford not to have me buy tickets.
Hey, listen, they. God, I want to talk about the Buttery Bros tomorrow too. It was truly a tragedy not letting those dudes in the back. The only people that hurt were the athletes. Okay, here we go.
the sport is the games being in the U.S. causing Americans to choose between the semifinals and the games, and most are choosing the games. It's looking like that Europe is more than ready to host the games, and I'll be interested to see how this year's Rogue Invitational plays out in Scotland. Thanks for all you do, Dave. Yeah, the attendance there in Carson was pretty low. Definitely, it was a big leap of faith to use that venue for that event. Historically, the semifinal numbers aren't as big as the games or regionals, although our regionals in years past have, I felt like, had more people there, especially when we were in Del Mar. I think here's what's going on there.
Oh, this is
When we
going to be
had
good.
regionals, there were 7 or 8 events around the country. And in that, if you had, call it a California regional, every athlete and every fan who qualified, or every team who qualified for that event, was relatively local to that event. And so it was really easy for fans and family of those athletes and gym members to get to that event. Same thing in Europe. When you look at Europe, you travel across Europe and around Europe is pretty, it's pretty easy. It's much more confined or close together than we are in the US. So it's centrally located and easy for people to get to the event in Europe. When you look here, now take that example.
That's his theory is really interesting. I never thought of it. What'd you say?
Isn't Europe massive? How can he say that it's much easier to get somewhere in Europe than it is to get somewhere in the United States?
That's I need to go. Maybe I'll listen to that again. But the way what I was thinking about is like, hey, there used to be 7 regions in the United States, and so like you would do an event and it was just Southern California, so everyone from Southern California would go, and so you know what I mean, like whole affiliates would go, and so that's why it would fill up the whole Del Mar. But now if you're in Missouri and you're coming to California, you're only coming with your coach and yourself. You know what I mean? You're not buying that theory?
I hear what he's saying, but it's
Oh, what's this guy? What's this guy doing? Pedro Murillo Masada de Souza. Sevan, when will you come to the the Socialist Union of Europe? I don't know, buddy. That I think my days of like, I don't know. When I buy my own fucking G5.
Here I found this. That's the United States just sitting on top of the Europe.
Oh, that's cool.
They're like the same size.
Except if you put Alaska in there, we're fucking way bigger.
Yeah, but is there any athlete from Alaska?
I don't know.
No. What are you thinking?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
We're all just staring at you, leaning back in your chair.
Oh, shit.
Like you're getting a BJ or something in your chair.
This show is so unprofessional.
Was relatively local to that event. And so it was really easy for fans and family of those athletes and gym members to get to that event. Same thing in Europe. When you look at Europe, you travel across Europe and around Europe is pretty, it's pretty easy. It's much more confined or close together than we are in the US. So it's centrally located and easy for people to get to the event in Europe. When you look here,
that
now
part,
take that example I made.
That party loses me. Yeah, it's not easier to get. It's not easier to get around Europe than the United States.
No, I didn't think so.
We have buses and trains and shit, and like
I don't know if we have trains like they do.
We have we have buses.
I'm kind of guessing with the chat. Yeah, we don't have buses like cross country buses.
Oh fuck it! It's way easier to get around in Europe.
California regional, and it being really easy for people to get there. Now we have 2. We have the East and the West, and this West one in California, you have athletes from.
So I like half of his theory. I do think that if you did an event and it was if you had 7 events in the United States and one was just the SoCal region, and let's say they just did one fucking event at Carson for just anyone who lives in California, Nevada, Oregon, or Washington, just the whole fucking West Coast, right? Fuck it, throw Mexico in there too if you want. I don't know. I bet you that would fucking and you let 60 athletes come and you only pick 2. I bet you that event would be fucking more crowded than the Carson event that we just went to.
Yeah, probably.
Because you'd have 60 local athletes and they'd come with their family and friends. But the part where it's easier to travel around Europe, I don't know if I believe that. I find that hard to believe.
Dude, you're explaining regional Circuit Day 2013.
Yeah, I know.
You're
Yeah.
not also wrong because those were huge.
Packed. Yeah. Train travel in Europe is super convenient and reasonably priced. Oh, good. Okay. All right. Maybe he's right. I want Dave to be right. I don't want to ass pound him every show.
From Missouri.
Travel around the United States is not easy. I mean, if you have a car, it's crazy easy.
That's why I was looking up that Tesla thing. I'm like, hey, how could I drive a Tesla from Chicago to California?
Would you really? Are you really thinking about doing it?
I just want to see how challenging it would be.
Is it challenging?
Yeah, it's not easy.
Missouri, you have athletes from all over basically the country, and it makes it much harder for fans and family, friends of said athlete to come down. So for the most part, you're relying on local fans to come out, and it's just at this stage, at the semifinal stage, yes, there's less interest for people to rally and come to these events compared to the games that sell out in less than a couple days, where it's the premier event. And here's what's interesting about the game selling out in a couple days. It's bigger than even the athletes, because at that point, you don't even know who's coming to the games when they sell out. It's what the event represents to the fans, to the community, crowning the fittest on earth. They know of course, some of their favorite athletes are going to be there, but people are buying their tickets to the games before anyone's even qualified to the games. So we sell out the games. We struggle with semifinals in its current model here in the US. Definitely not noticed in terms of what we're going to do in the future, or not being.
When you close your eyes, I wanted you. Could you hear me? Close your eyes. Listen. Does that sound like a gun cocking? Listen.
That is a gun cocking, dude.
I know. I just wasn't sure if you, because when you had your eyes closed, I wanted you to hear that.
Like, they weren't closed.
Oh.
Until you told me to close them. Did they look closed?
Yeah, or you were like this. I thought you were like masturbating to Dave.
A little bit. No, my eyes just don't open much. Especially when I smile, dude. When I smile, my eyes go shut. But I can see
really? You're one of those people?
Yeah, they're gone.
Hey.
I'm an Asian, man.
Yeah. It's a toy gun. No, it's a toy. It's not a real gun. It's a toy gun. It's just a toy gun. It's nothing. Look at it. It's nothing. Toy gun. Look at it. It's toy. Look at it. It's toy.
Yeah, just do it 4 more times and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not trying to demonetize anything. I'm just telling you it's a toy gun.
Olivia is also Asian.
No, she's not. Oh.
Is Alec Baldwin? Oh,
and it's been this way for the past several years.
What about Alec Baldwin?
He's the guy who accidentally shot himself, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since pretty much we killed the regional format, where it was more of them in the U.S. and more regionally located, and went to less events in the U.S., they've all kind of feels like struggled with attendance. It was embarrassing how empty WWC was. Looks like in the U.S., people are just yelling at CrossFit and has no interest to watching it. Well, there's definitely a lot of interest to watch it. A lot of people are tuning in. And I'll tell you guys all this, those who weren't there, there was, for as many fans as there was really good energy there. Like the fans that were there really they enjoyed it. The athletes enjoyed it. It was a really cool feeling and cool venue, even though those stands weren't packed. Honestly,
concur.
I mean, the first games there looked like that, the 2010 games. But
that is true. That is true.
What?
The first year we did the games there, it was not packed.
Interesting.
And have a chat face to face to air things out. There's nothing to air out.
Hey, that was Reebok the title sponsor?
They enjoyed it.
What? Was
Reebok the title sponsor at that point?
Yeah.
They were? Okay.
Hey, did someone just ask about you?
I don't know, unless you're talking about this dude asking if I close my eyes when I come.
No. I don't.
I don't either, I don't think.
I'll check tonight.
But
hey, I think someone asks about if there was tension between the two of you.
Athletes enjoyed it. It was a really cool feeling and cool venue, even though those stands weren't packed.
Oh my God, we've been on for an hour and 24.
The first games there looked like that, the 2010 games. At Amba Energy, Dave and Hiller need to sit down and have a chat face to face to air things out. There's nothing to air out. It is what it is. Everything I said on the last show is literally the what's going on there and everything he said. And
I think that our perception, mine and yours perception, and maybe like other, like, I don't know, people who spend their life in front of a camera or just like in the public eye have a different perception than what the outside world perceives.
Is it like what happens when somebody asks the president how much a gallon of milk costs and he says, like, I don't know, 75 cents? He's like so far off and everyone's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Or it's like my how about this one? My kid's striking coach is a woman. She's a professional fighter, right? So sometimes she shows up to work with a fucking black eye.
Oh,
like often. And like then she goes in the store and people will be like, "Hey, do you need someone to talk to?" And like they couldn't be further off. Like, dude, like someone punches her in the face every day. Like that's what she does. And I think that those people, I think that we social, and maybe even some people don't ever get the game. Do you know what I mean? Like that's being played, or there's different social rules or something. Right? Am I like, of course you and Dave don't need to talk because you guys have interacted on the big stage or on the small stage or whatever, this YouTube stage or Instagram stage forever. And you understand the relationships and the dynamics between when things are done on social media versus in person versus just it's different. There's the game's different. Then I shouldn't even call it a game. Just the interaction is just different. It's just different.
I don't know, dude.
No.
Hey, dude. Just I don't know how like closely you were paying attention to the chat today because I think you were driving. But someone who is much larger in following than any of us, the three on the screen, Dave, me, or you, still doesn't get it at all.
I agree. I'm not saying that everyone gets it, but like it wasn't even weird seeing Dave, right?
No.
Like not even a little bit.
Still, so that was
yeah, but like not even a little bit. Like
I was kind of pumped to go see him. Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't weird for you. It wasn't weird for him. It's not like that. I can't really explain it. It wasn't even weird between me and Danny. Like I was right next to her. It's like not even weird. I mean, we don't talk. Like she doesn't. I never saw her once look at me. Like I'm like I might as well not be there to her. And I looked at her a shitload. But it's not even weird or uncomfortable at all. Like not you. But I understand. But here's the thing. I understand why someone who doesn't live this kind of life would think that. That's it.
Or all you do is internet.
Like, yeah. Like, yeah. If I didn't do just internet things, I would think it was weird too. But like nothing has crossed the line yet with like Dave and Hiller.
I wonder what it would take.
Like, I don't think if he did an event at the ranch, you would be probably invited to it.
That's where he should have had the semifinal.
Parking problem.
Closed event.
Don. When was the last time Don Fall was seen in public? He was there. I didn't see him, but he was there.
I heard that his wife had to throw her coffee out of the gate, and he couldn't do anything about it.
That's bullshit. He should have said.
But actually, it was one of those where he goes, "No, throw it away. We're not trying to break the rules."
Oh, he's a good dude.
You can't bring your coffee in. Yeah,
did you see him?
No, I did not.
Hiller, isn't it 12:30 at your house? Shouldn't you be in bed?
It's 11:30. I'm doing all right.
All right.
It's not bad.
We talked and we saw each other at the semifinal and we had a great conversation. Like I said to Sen, and I'm saying now, at Amba Energy, Dave and Hiller need to sit down and have a chat face to face to air things out. There's nothing to air out. It is what it is. Everything I said on the last show is literally the what's going on there and everything he said. and we talk, and we saw each other at the semifinal, and we had a great conversation. Like I said this then, and I'm saying now, I don't have an issue with him and what he's doing. It's his style, but we are going to make choices. We can and will make access choices based off of that. It hurt my feeling. This is Anthony Kios 202. It hurt my feelings when people call out my bullshit too.
Do you remember? Not this.
Dude, you said her body is the perfect garage for your semen.
I don't think it was your semen.
I said Danny's body's is that like a good? Oh, you're saying like she should like me because like
I
that's
don't think it was about Danny specifically. I think it was there was a bit I remember we were talking about.
Is that a good thing though? If you say, man, that girl's a fucking perfect specimen to take a load.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying that like she should like me? I don't know what you're saying, Don. First of all, get your fucking quote right.
It was close, but I think it was a little off.
Did I call her a cum dumpster? I don't think I did that.
No. But I like that one too. You ever see the movie with the boner garage chick with the tattoo right above her? What the hell is the name of that movie? We Are the Millers.
Listen, also, I was talking with Hiller about this today, or Sousa or someone. Like, I don't care how people portray themselves. Like, I don't judge you for that. Like, but I also don't judge myself for like calling them out. Like, I think I said that every one of her photos, or the vast majority of her photos, look like what's that? What kind of porn is that? Skinamax porn, like porn from the 70s, like covers to those boxes. Oh, boner garage. Wow.
Look at this boner garage.
Is that a man?
Boner garage.
Wow.
Boner garage.
Yeah, she's in good company if I call her that.
Look at this freaking sweatshirt. I'm gonna get this for Alexis.
Oh, look at Travis zip up the middle.
That's cool. I don't want to scroll down too far because I just Googled boner garage and who knows what's going to pop up.
3-car garage for cock. I don't know. But like, I don't even understand. Like, if someone said my shirt, like I said that anyway, I don't want to get into it. Me and her don't see eye to eye on what's offensive and what's not, or what's the honest and dishonest and whatever. Okay.
And I think you put it really well on the press conference.
What did I say?
You said what happened is you said her top was too small and she called you homeless.
Yeah.
And why can you not say that her top is too small when her Instagram looks the way it does? It's just pictures of her in various articles of clothing. Thanks.
Maybe we should.
Why can't she call you homeless? Because you look homeless.
What if you that hurt, Hiller? What if you Google
you look less homeless than you used to.
Tops that are too small.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of dudes.
Images. Like
Garrity, that's right. The press conference.
There's got to be some shirts that are too tight, to super tight shirts. Tight shirts. Wow, tight shirts really gets you fucking. That's nice. Jesus.
Hunter did Murph, huh? Yeah, I bet his squats were good. His squats are usually good. His push-ups are wonky.
Oh.
Hunter? Should we go mess up Hunter?
No, why? Is he live?
No. But
look at this.
Murph, I want to see.
22 hilarious reactions to a model wearing a ridiculously tight shirt.
Oh, man. Hunter, you son of a bitch.
Why? What'd he do?
Oh, it's so bad. I hope this isn't Murph. Maybe this one's Murph. You want to pull it up?
Sure.
I don't know what this is. Here we go. Ready?
Happy Memorial Day to everyone out there.
Watch the squats. This is it. He's above parallel. Who is this fucking guy? That has to be a joke.
Oh shit! They don't squat. They don't train below parallel. That's a trip.
It's a high rocks thing, man.
To everyone out there, if you have some free time today, I suggest you put yourself in the Hurt Locker by doing Murph. This workout means a lot to me and helps me make the world a better place every time someone gets after it.
Look at this. This has to be it. That had to have been a joke.
Look at Eddie If, no rep.
Like, that had to have been a joke. 100 pull-ups is ridiculous. You're right. Hip Shriek. It is ridiculous.
Just doing his part. Okay. Sorry, guys.
I'm of the opinion that the entire workout would be better done with 200 push-ups done to full range of motion with no vest. The vest and like the loose vest and that shortened range of motion drives me insane. Where people like let their stomachs hang and they touch the bottom of the vest to the ground, it drives me insane.
I would never do that.
What?
I would never knowingly do that.
Never knowingly do what?
I would never knowingly short a rep. Do you think people know?
I think people are generally
I never pushed
so
through. I
dumb.
would just rest until I could do it. What'd you say?
People are generally so dumb that they have no idea what they're doing.
Okay,
And
that
that
makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Zach Thomas at Oceana had a cardiac episode in event 1. Just saw it on barbell spin. Yeah. I wonder if he's vaccinated.
Who?
Zach Thomas.
I don't
You know 100% he is Australian. Zach,
Oh, yeah.
if you're not, I apologize, but I know you are.
He's got to be.
Castro.
Our owner said, if you can't do the reps to depth, then you're disrespecting the workout.
But I think about it and usually try to be better. You do you, boss man. Double down. You're wrong, but who am I? Oh, well.
Oh, well.
He hurts my feelings when people call my bullshit too style, but we are going to make choices. We can and will make access choices based off of that. It hurt my feeling. This is Anthony Kios 202. It hurt my feelings when people call out my bullshit too, Castro, but I think about it and usually try to be better. You do you, boss man. Double down. You're wrong, but who am I? Oh, well. It hurts my feelings when people call my bullshit too. My feelings aren't hurt by anything that he's calling out, but then I think about it and usually try to be better. Well, good on you. Proud of you for trying to be better when your bullshit's called out. You do you, boss man. Double down. You're wrong, but who am I? Oh, well. At Joel Boucher 7735. Hi, Dave. The weekend review is great. Awesome to have some of your insights. In addition, the Open 2024 Open quarter semifinal workouts are excellently programmed. Pure classic CrossFit. Well done to you and your team. Thank you. I'm interested to hear, as someone who worked closely with Glassman, what lessons or values do you believe
I disagree now. My stance on the workouts has changed.
How come?
Because I don't want to see the bike twice. I don't want to see the bike twice.
I really dislike machines.
Me too.
In general.
Me too.
Hashtag, yeah. Me too.
CrossFit should uphold from his tenure, apart from the methodology, and what aspects do you think need to evolve or change for the community to thrive in the future? Is CrossFit as a whole worse off without the influence of Glassman? What aspects do you think need to evolve or change for the?
Yes.
I feel like he's not really answering questions anymore.
I think CrossFit's worse off without Greg. Do you?
CrossFit is 110% worse off without Glassman.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no argument against it.
No, I agree.
They're freaking idiots. Oh my God. You can't.
Community to thrive in the future. What lessons or values do you believe CrossFit uphold from his tenure? Obviously, an adherence to the methodology and questioning.
Hey, I cannot stand this method. I mean, I know that's what it is, but it makes you sound like a podunk idiot when you use it, when it's used as much as it is. Methodology.
What's a synonym for it? What would you rather have it be?
I do not know.
This lifestyle practice?
Workout regimen. Like, for the love of God. It can be anything
but
else.
But you yourself are like always like, hey, like the food, the eating part. The reason why you have to say methodology or lifestyle practice is because then it grabs the food part and the sleep part and the try new sports and whatever.
Here we go. Freaking, I know what you're saying. I hear you. And I know that I'm also wrong here, but I I imagine someone else listening to it is like, all right, hold up on using that word as often as
System.
you
Maybe you call it system. The CrossFit system, the CrossFit mode, the CrossFit approach,
Hell yeah, the CrossFit system.
the CrossFit style, the CrossFit plan. Oh God, I plan's probably accurate, but I don't like it. The CrossFit process, the CrossFit procedure, the CrossFit design, the CrossFit technique,
CrossFit MDL1 procedure.
The CrossFit manner.
That was good.
the CrossFit way, the CrossFit program.
The CrossFit pathways.
It's overused is all.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, I heard Medeiros give his speech afterwards. He didn't say like one time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And Spiegel squatted below parallel. So there's some stuff happening. It's good.
And Colton got robbed.
And unfortunately.
Obviously,
He didn't get robbed, Sevy. It's just the way it is. The test, you're just upset because he didn't get in. Yeah, so what? Fuck you. Save your fucking typing skills. Shove them up your ass. I don't give a fuck.
Fondal, Colt. Yes.
Cole. Yeah, Colin. Hey, until he makes it to the Grand Games, I'm going to call him Colin too. Fuck that dude.
an adherence to the methodology and questioning questioning the status quo and the popular direction or the popular movements in fitness and honestly in anything beyond fitness are some of the greatest lessons I personally learned from Greg, and adhering to those as a methodology. I think
What other movements is he talking about? Like sexual positions?
need to evolve or change for the community to thrive in the future.
I'll be honest, I don't know
CrossFit
what
as a
he's
whole,
talking about at the moment. What is he
Worse
doing?
off.
He has to pee.
Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
He's doing the pee dance. Yeah. He's asking. They asked him, "What did you learn from Greg?" And there's a two-part question. What the fuck did you learn with Greg that sticks with you today? And was CrossFit better with Greg?
Without the influence of Glassman. What aspects do you think need to evolve or change for the community to thrive in the future? What lessons or values believe CrossFit uphold from his tenure? Obviously, an adherence to the methodology. And
can you imagine putting a question in the comments, but you're like, fuck it, I'm putting 4 questions in?
We've gotten to this part where he says methodology and paused 3 separate times.
All right.
Questioning, questioning the status quo and the popular direction or the popular movements in fitness and honestly in anything beyond fitness are some of the greatest lessons I personally learned from Greg, and adhering to those as a methodology, I think are incredibly valued. Things that need to evolve or change for the community to thrive in the future. I think you're seeing things evolving and changing for it to thrive in the future currently. Like there's still a business that needs to be run, and it needs to be run in a profitable way to sustain itself and to be able to sustain a business that can support the community and grow the community. Is CrossFit as a whole worse off without the influence of Greg?
I have to tell you, this one makes me anxious.
I'm anxiously awaiting it.
CrossFit as a whole worse off without the influence of Glassman. Here's what I'll say about that. We are not worse off without Glassman. Would I like to have seen an environment where he never left? Sure, of course. But that's not where we're at. So like playing that hypothetical, and he's not going to come back. He doesn't have the interest, that's for sure. So Glassman isn't here. So I'm not going to say it's worse off. I'm going to say this is what we have. This is what we're doing. This is what we're dealing with. And it is going forward. And we are going forward clearly.
Okay, let me say this. I don't know if it's worse off, but I think it would be better if he was here.
Dude, what was that first part? Something about what?
Maybe we're not worse off, but it would be better if he was here. Maybe it's saying the same thing.
No. Dave is saying that because he has to, and it's 100% worse off because there is no way to have had it better than without him.
Right. You mean better with? There's no way to have it better than with him here.
Correct.
Still floating the ship. I agree.
Yeah. So, and Dave's just saying that because he legitimately has to. He can't say they're worse off. He cannot say it. He might not be able to say it so strongly to the point that he actually believes it.
But you think he knows it?
Somewhere in there.
I mean, he said it's not worse off, but it would be cool if he was here.
He did say that.
I want to tell you this. The video content coming out of Carson this week would be significantly worse off if the Sevon podcast wasn't there. Significantly worse. And you'll see that in the coming weeks. Just saying.
So miss him. Wish it didn't go down like it did, but it did. So here we are.
The games content was significantly worse the years I didn't do the behind the scenes. Significantly worse. You're such a narcissist, Sevi.
You're such a narcissist, Sevi.
Who said that?
And now we
It was
we
Travis.
have to march forward for the community, for the affiliates, for the
Hey, Sevon, this is Travis. I work with John Young doing commentating for the games, and I heard you were making fun of my voice. And it hurts. It hurts. It really hurts. You know, just because you hang out with Andrew Hiller and he's all juiced up and has the deepest voice in the space, doesn't mean my voice is high. It just means you're all fucked up in your calibration. He's just got a really deep voice, and it's fucked up your perspective. So, fuck you.
Okay. All right. Trayvon.
Trayvon has spoken.
Yeah, that was valid. That was valid.
the members. Michael Simier 3181 lost credibility when you start saying you don't really watch his videos, and dare only going by what people are saying. At Bossman UD9K, the NSC makes up lies and says CrossFit is dangerous. You're a new affiliate dude that at the time had his level 1. Cocoon says CrossFit is dangerous. Can't Hiller make a video on it? So when the open announcement has wrong weights, Hiller can't say anything. So when there's leaks in final workouts, back-to-back years, Hiller can't say anything. When there's so much consistency in the judging of workout standards, Hiller can't say anything. It's not Hiller's fault that HQ keeps making mistakes. How about you and your team do a better job and stop giving softball throws to make videos up? Nowhere ever.
Stop giving softball videos. Giving softballs.
Oh, look at him waving that little finger.
Oh shit!
Is that a pinky? Was that a pinky he's waving? Because I'm the only one I know who points with my pinky. I got a buddy who hates it when I point with my pinky. I'll like start doing this. I'll like start talking at him with my pinky. He's like, "Put that fucking pinky down! Don't get it in my face."
My Armenian guys, Middle Eastern guys, use their middle finger to point.
That's weird.
Yeah, when you're a little kid, you think it's so funny.
Back-to-back years, Hiller can't say anything. When there's so much consistency in the judging of workout standards, Hiller can't say anything. It's not Hiller's fault that HQ keeps making mistakes. How about you and your team do a better job and stop giving softball throws to make videos up? Nowhere ever did I say he can't do any of those things. You clearly didn't listen to a word I said last time.
Yeah.
So you should listen to what my message is around him. Of course he's going to say those things. And of course he can say those things. I don't give a fuck what he says. But when you start going after individuals, there's consequences to that.
Ooh,
At Drizzle77, watching Dave handle criticism so poorly in the last couple of months has made me really lose respect for him. It's interesting, handling criticism.
Do you think he's handled criticism poorly?
How do you handle it properly?
I mean, I don't know. That's a great question, but he's like upright. He's like sitting here fielding these fucking questions. That gets him like just to see.
Because with that, I would say, yeah. With that, I would say no.
Yeah, like what do you want? What? I don't understand. Would you rather he just ignore Hiller? Would you rather he just not come talk to us every day? I don't understand. And do you think that regardless of what, you're not shocked that they didn't let you give you a media pass, are you?
No.
I mean,
not slightly, no.
I mean, look what happened to Joe and Bobby got ass pounded for coming after Taylor.
Good.
Yeah.
Those guys.
And that's your boy. And so one of you fucking triple ass. You made one of his boys airtight. A couple of his boys airtight. You did more than ass.
You think Joe and Bob are on the Dave Castro team?
No, I'm saying the Coons and Grau. You fucking you brought them out in the middle of the square and fucking left the tub, tied them down in the street and left a tub of butter there for all the homies to have a cold one. I mean, you put it to them.
Yeah. You ever hear about that thing where they would put someone in a boat and push them down a river, but first they tie them down to the boat and then they would pour milk and honey on them, and like bees and stuff and birds would come and eat them.
Oh God.
And they'd be baking in the sun, and they'd be butt ass naked. That's what I did to Josh Grau.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's brutal. So
and he deserved every bit of it.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if he deserved it.
DeCoons, the jury's out. DeCoons is still chilling. He's fine. I really just want that video of him saying, "Oh well."
Oh, you want him to just make it for you?
It's so stupid that he hasn't sent me that yet. What's wrong with him?
Like just look into a phone and be like, "Oh well."
Yeah, come on. I'll switch that clip out ASAP. It'll be great. And he's too dumb. He's legitimately retarded for not sending me that clip.
That's why I like John Young so much more than you guys.
Okay, Trayvon. What's his name?
Trayvon.
Okay, Trayvon. Why do you like John Young better than me and Hiller?
Because he doesn't attack people. He's a good guy, and all you guys do is sit here for 2 hours attacking people.
All right.
I've heard what HGR is saying as well. They've made a lot of mistakes. Joe and Bob have made a lot of mistakes, and this is just the one that actually got noticed.
Joe and Bob have made a lot of mistakes beyond grinding Taylor's gears. Taylor's just the voice for the mistreated and disenfranchised.
Dude, when you piss off the masters, they come to me via Facebook. I go to my Facebook messages and I see some stuff. And I got an entire Joe and Bob video based upon some stuff that Joe and Bob have done.
You have another Joe and Bob video coming out?
It's on the back burner, man.
Jeez. I like Joe and Bob.
No, you don't.
I mean, I don't really know them, but they were nice to me when I saw them. Hey, didn't you think you interacted with them, right? Like in DMs and shit?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they fought with maturity, didn't they?
They didn't fight me at all. They fought Taylor.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. 45 plus, yeah.
The in the order of fucking worst to deal with athletes, it's the easiest to deal with are the men. Then the next worst are Canadians as a whole. Then it's women. But that's true though, right?
Sure.
And then at the top of the mountain for just the worst athletes to have to deal with, it's masters. I mean, just straight up. How about giving, right?
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. They're just bitchy and old and entitled. And so
I was really hoping there'd be more side tiers too, like men. All right, yeah. Canadians, okay, yeah.
And maybe I don't know where you throw
or extremity adaptive next. Yeah, okay, we like those guys.
The teenagers are actually the easier than the men.
Yeah, like James Sprague.
I wonder in the adaptive community if there's like a hierarchy of who are the biggest pain in the ass. Like, is it the dudes in the chairs, the dudes missing arms, or I wonder who's just like, fuck those guys.
On one end we got Mikey Swoosh.
Oh, you think the dwarfs are the
On the
hardest?
other end we got Tim Murray, who are like one of the hardest to deal with.
Is Mikey Swoosh Canadian? Please tell me he's Canadian. That would be working my paradigm nicely.
I think he's Canadian.
Thank you. All right, back to here we go.
People expect, especially because I'm in a position of authority.
Was this guy Carl in Carson?
Yeah.
Did you see him?
No.
Fuck.
No.
How come I didn't get to meet you, that dude?
I don't think he was there.
I just asked if he was there and you said yes.
No, Joe and Bob.
Oh.
Oh, and I was also kidding about that.
Oh.
Sorry. Call it. People expect me to just sit there and take it and bow down or it just talk like I'm wrong and I can't defend myself or defend a situation or even speak to. And honestly, like there's not a lot of criticism where I'm being defensive. There's criticism where I'm giving my side of this story or giving a little additional context or addressing it, because sometimes criticism isn't valid or doesn't have my perspective. And I see this all the time. Anytime I speak up on stuff like this, people say I'm being sensitive or I can't handle criticism, even if I just address it or just give more narrative or more story to it. And that's I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to speak out on things where I think
that it just makes him not. I think it's the exact opposite. I think it makes him the opposite of sensitive or insecure or whatever the fuck people are saying. I think it makes him so he's just not a coward. That's it. That's my only take on it. He's not a coward.
I didn't think he was being defensive at all.
Yeah.
Now, in defense of,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, in defense of. Yeah. What's the distinction?
Did you hear the thing at the end of the video I made where there was an incident where we were cleaning some stuff out of the gym and Alexis was kind of shuttling stuff from the gym out the back bay door into a garbage can? And I just let her kind of go about it, and I assumed she knew which one was the correct one, but it was actually the gym owner down the road's garbage can.
Oh, yeah.
So you're taking these boxes in and out, all these rogue boxes, and
Yeah.
you're going to fill up the garbage can. So I just hear shouting all of a sudden. I peek my head out the door. I'm like, hey, what's going on out here? And this dude's yelling at Alexis, and she's yelling back at him. And I walk up and I go, well, Alexis, that's not ours. And she's kind of all pissed off at me at one point because it's like, you're not going to back me up. And I go, you put him in the wrong garbage can. Let's just move him into ours. Like, I'd be pissed if I were him too. Now, Dave, I don't know how he handles that, but I could see him just backing up his team for the sake of backing up his team.
So you think defensiveness is when you defend a situation when you know you're wrong?
No, I think that's in defense of. I think defensive is you completely misread the situation and you speak like a moron. And I don't think Dave's speaking like a moron.
Okay.
People getting defensive, like they just don't understand the situation. They don't know why someone's saying something. They don't know like what they've actually done. I think a lot of people get defensive because they're kind of confused.
Amba energy. I see your soul, Amba, through those big, huge eyes. Someone, only because you know him, most of your sentiments are different towards how Dave handles stuff.
If you walked up to Dave Castro, and let's say he was 100 pounds overweight, and you're like, Dave, you're looking fat, you can get defensive. Or
I told him the other day he looked really thick, and he's meaning like I thought he put on some weight.
I think defensiveness, you read into it, and you're like, that's a bad thing. They called me fat.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I said that with a PH. And Dave's over here like, yeah, I've actually been eating a lot. I've been trying to gain weight. And he's just like explaining the situation. He's kind of like giving context in defense of his fatness.
Amba, I'm gonna take what you're saying one level further. Seven, only because you know him, most viewers' sentiments are different towards how Dave handles stuff because most viewers are trapped in their head and make up stories based on their own insecurities.
That's what I just said. Kind of.
Thank you. Yeah.
Or without saying that phrase.
Yeah. What about that? Amba.
Bro, I meant fat with a PH. You're looking fat, Dave.
Oh yeah, looking fat. People get defensive when they're insecure. You mean like if a guy walked in my house right now and I felt insecure, so I would get defensive?
Ooh, yes. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Insecure sounds cool.
Necessary.
I'm not Amba. I'm Armba.
Amba, not Armba. Dude.
Amba, not Armba. Oh, Amba. Armba. Amba.
Like everyone got defensive last night about Kirsten. Exactly.
That chick just put me in a trance. Some voodoo shit with her picture.
Or I feel like I want to give a little more context, and that has nothing to do with not being able to handle criticism. Actually, I could just, and someone else says this in a minute, I could just shut the fuck up and not do any of this, and then no one will ever hear from me. But I've had plenty of examples throughout my almost 2 decades of doing this where staying silent led to the narrative just being skewed in one direction and not having the opportunity to paint a fuller picture. CrossFit died when the Wokies decided to cancel Glassman. Someone said, when a leader is not a leader, don't blame a YouTuber for the factual shortcomings of CrossFit HQ. Hiller has done more for CrossFit HQ. Media has done it all the years since you fired the media team. I didn't fire the media team. Glassman fired the media team. At Denny6789.
Both of those are true. You've done more for the CrossFit than the entire media team, and Greg did fire the media team. Okay.
Dave Hellish, you're a cuck without telling us. This is such a little girl's take. Hiller's calls a spade, and you can't handle the heat. Clearly, I can't handle the heat. At Conserve Climber, so he went on a radical.
Did he call himself a cuck?
That guy, someone called him a cuck.
This is what I do when I read comments. I'm just like, yep.
Amba, you're right. You're right, Amba. You're right. It's only because I know him that I would never call him a fucking cuck. That dude should walk over to the ranch. Dave's ranch is so easy to find, and walk on there and call Dave a cuck. You should do that. Hope the dogs. I want to see what happens. Sevon, if Dave was not your daddy, you would not defend him on certain instances. All right. Fair enough. Now name one. Now fucking name one.
Name one what?
Name one instance where I wouldn't name one. Like, yeah, anyone can say that, Miss Odier, but name one. Name one.
Earlier in the episode, you said not collaborating with Rhonda Patrick was cause for de-affiliation, and then Dave said, "Yeah, we should do it." Oh, right, we're back with affiliating. Thanks.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Well, I haven't seen a collaborated post yet, so you should still be off.
De-affiliate. Oh, okay, de-affiliate. Yeah,
you
okay.
should. Yeah, so
fine,
you should.
fine,
You
fine.
only because.
But I like
now. If anyone else at CrossFit said, "Yeah, we're thinking about it," you would have been like, "Fuck that guy for thinking about it." But Dave says, "I'm thinking about it." You're like, "Oh, Dave's thinking about it." All right, thanks, Dave. He's letting that one soak.
No, shut it, fucking Melissa. Come with your fucking own example. That one doesn't even fucking work. That one doesn't even work. I mean, that's a different issue. But what did you say?
I just know when you backpedaled, I was like, "Oh, don't backpedal yet." He didn't do anything.
Okay, listen. Send in your emails today and say you're going to de-affiliate if they don't start collabing with Rhonda Patrick. How's that? Better?
And Thomas DeLauer.
No, I don't really care about Thomas. I don't care about them particularly. It's just like
or Clydesdale Media.
Yeah, or Clydesdale Media. Definitely collab with Scott Schweitzer. But I'm just talking about I'm just thinking about how to unfuck the Rogan situation. I just think that, like, hey man, he's got the loudest microphone in the world. Why wouldn't you like lean into that?
He goes to 11.
If Dave was not your daddy, you would not defend him on certain things. He didn't even give a fucking. I wasn't even defending him. He wasn't even giving an example of where I was defending him. He just was that he's been thinking about that the whole time since I backpedaled, and he just wanted to squeeze that in. I've never met Dave, and I tend to jump to his defense. He's cool. He's principled. He's badass.
Yes.
And it's like Lauren Khalil. Like, he's the only Dave. Sorry, Dave. He's the only Dave we have. She's the only Lauren we have.
Oh, but we can have other announcers. we can't have other people hanging out in Dave's little garage here. There's not going to be another one of these guys.
Right.
There's no more ranch. There's no more weekend review. Yeah. Lauren Khalil didn't create shit. She took a position.
All right. Look at it. Any chance I get, I'm trying to make a land grab. Oh fuck! Did I lose you?
I'm right here, homie.
Oh, I know. I keep hitting a button and my screens go black. Okay, here we go.
Crazy rant. No shit, Dave. Wow, Hiller's truth bombs are smacking you around like a little bitch, and you never defended when he was canceled. Why should he have good things to say? These are all different comments each time he said.
Who you never defended when who is canceled?
Was I canceled?
I don't remember you being canceled.
I was canceled.
Also, it feels like Dave's bosses have told him to stay away from Hiller. He went crawling back after all. This is why I don't respect Sevon. He wears knee pads for everyone. And then
oh my god. I want to see who that is. No, I don't. Fuck it. Did he say who it is?
No, I don't know. No, he's just reading them off. He's not even saying the names anymore.
Look at Dave. Loved that one.
Can you play it again?
Yeah, I caught some shrapnel. He's so excited.
Each time he said. Also, it feels like Dave's bosses have told him to stay away from Hiller. He went crawling back after all. This is why I don't respect Sevon. He wears knee pads for everyone.
So this is just one person putting in new comments, I think is what he's saying.
What, deep hats?
No, knee pads. I don't respect Sevon. I'll just suck anyone off.
Oh, knee pads.
Yeah.
That's each.
Hey, listen. I respect. You're right. I will suck anyone off, but I respect your mom, and your mom wears knee pads, mad knee pads.
You ever see those old school volleyball?
Your
knee
dad
pads?
sucks me off too. Whoever that is, you should know. Fucking, I come in your dad's mouth too. Sorry, go ahead.
Volleyball knee pads are sick.
One of the photographers was wearing knee pads.
Smart.
Yep.
Time he said. Also, it feels like Dave's bosses have told him to stay away from Hiller. He went crawling back after all. This is why I don't respect Sevon. He wears knee pads for everyone.
Wait, why? That sucks. That he chuckled. He should have gotten defensive there.
And then finally, we'll close out on Dave used to be elusive and mysterious, and now he's going on a half-rate podcast to call Hiller an asshole. It's not a podcast. This is I don't host a podcast. This is a little weekly update. But if you want to call it a half-rate podcast, it's fine. Doesn't bother me. Well, that's the week in review. Busy week this week.
It just
traveling.
sucks how stupid the people are in his comments.
You know what sucks? It sucks
Like, if you're gonna come after him. You're all fucking morons. Go ahead.
It sucks to be Dave and have no idea on the inside jokes. Like the half-rate podcast thing, it's funny, but he has no idea what he's talking about. He starts talking about how it isn't a half-rate podcast because it's not a podcast, but it's just a joke.
Yeah. When he does not grant Andrew access, it is stupid. You know it. Yes, it's CF. They want what they want. It is not stupid not to grant Andrew access.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
Well, okay, that's
It makes sense, but it's stupid.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay, okay, that very well said. When he does not grant Andrew access, it is stupid. First of all, you don't even know if it's Dave Grant who has the ability to grant access or not. So check yourself there. 2, it is stupid. You know it. Yes, it is CrossFit. They do not want. They do what they want, but still a very bad move.
All right, dude, check this out.
You would never, you, Melissa, and none of you pussies in the fucking chat or anywhere would have ever, if you worked there, would have let Andrew come there. I'm fucking telling you. If they would have fucking ass raped you the way he did fucking DeCoons and DeGrau and DeJesus and DeBill and everyone, that just like, you would not let him there. You're fucking out of your guys, fucking out of your mind. You're out of your fucking mind. Go back and watch the DeCoons and DeGrau video and just imagine and imagine that's your fucking imagine that's your sister-in-law that someone did that to. Or one of your coworkers. Pick someone. You guys are out of your fucking minds. You guys not have any empathy? Fucktards. Sorry, go ahead. Daniel Garrity, Melissa 2, 7-0.
All right, ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Imagine Avi's a chick. You got a daughter.
You didn't give one fucking example. You still haven't given one example. Go ahead.
You have a daughter. She's 19 years old.
Hey, wait, one more thing. And listen, you fucking goddamn it, you guys pissed me off. In 2018, I worked at CrossFit and I took all my gear there to shoot the behind the scenes, and I was told I couldn't do it. In 2019, in 2020, in 2021, in 2022. Oh, God, you're a fucking 3-year-old. You're going to really piss me off. What about all the things you say, Sevi? Yeah, they should fuck you and Hiller in the ass. Hey, dude, no two people are created fucking equal. The rules are not the same for anybody.
Yeah, I don't have knee pads.
Yeah. Hiller doesn't even suck dick. Well, fuck yourself. Oh, sorry. Be nice. I'm your Armenian auntie. Sorry. Okay, I love you. Okay, sorry. Okay, tell me. Sorry. I apologize. I'm out of fucking control
No, you don't do that.
Okay, go ahead. I retract. I want to refund on my apology. Okay, go ahead. What were you going to say about a cardboard box and your girlfriend or something?
No, you have a daughter. She's 19 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And she brings home her first boyfriend. And it's Johnny Sins. You know who that is?
No.
He's like the most well-known porn star in the world for dudes.
Oh, he's a gay porn star.
No, he's a dude, and he bangs
Oh.
chicks.
Johnny Sins.
Yeah, he's bald. Kind of looks like a combination of Tyler and Taylor.
American pornographic actor.
Yeah.
428,000. Oh shit, his Instagram account is no longer available. Jesus.
Now most dads, I would imagine, would be like, "Oh shit, this is not the greatest situation." That is,
Yeah.
unless all of a sudden their daughter goes, "Yeah, I'm opening up an OnlyFans, and this is how I'm going to kickstart it." And then all of a sudden you got to go to war with yourself. You'd be like, "Oh damn, do I really want my daughter to be dating Johnny Sins?" And
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, this is what she wants," and I am Johnny Sins in this situation, and Dave Castro is you, and your daughter is the CrossFit Games.
Oh.
And they
Wow.
kept me out, but they're stupid.
Wow.
There he is.
Johnny Sins.
Yeah, that's me. I know that was a little bit longer than I wanted to be, but I think it fits.
It does fit.
But no one wants their daughter getting banged by Johnny Sins, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Johnny Sins. My only takeaway from that is now I know an adult. That's the only. I don't know any pornographers' names, but now I know Johnny Sins. Is he on the juice?
I don't know. I can't believe you don't know Johnny Sins. Everyone knows him. Everyone in the chat, do you know who he is?
No, no one knows who he is.
Everybody knows Johnny Sins.
No.
He's like a doctor. He's a plumber. He's a school teacher. He's a sports coach of like 4 different sports. Everyone knows him.
He is a sports coach?
No, that's what he plays in all these different roles. It's a meme. He's like a meme.
No, never heard of John. No, never heard of him. Where would I have heard of him? Just give me one idea.
Porn.
Yeah, but I like any porn I watch is like a 15-second clip. I sure as hell am not doing any reading while I'm watching porn.
Well, it's also more of a meme than anything. I'm pretty sure I found him out as a meme before I'd ever seen him anywhere on the internet in porn.
Johnny Sins, is he on TikTok? Because I don't do TikTok. Johnny Sins wife. Is he married?
He's got a TikTok too.
I know, but I don't do TikTok. I know I saw his TikTok option public. Johnny Sins age girl. Oh no, he has a girlfriend.
I'm actually convinced you know who he is. You just don't want to admit it.
Oh fuck. I don't even recognize him. Not even a little bit. Or his girlfriend.
I don't know his girlfriend. Here, I'm gonna show you something. There he is.
Dude, I'm looking at his shit right now. I'm looking all over it.
Yeah, he's a doctor in this, and he's like a masseuse in this. He's Johnny Sins.
Yeah, I've never seen him before. Never once.
He looks like a fisherman there.
Oh, he has the toes like Taylor's toes.
There's that Batman picture you found. There's him on a pillow. Someone should get one of those with you on it.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Johnny Sins has a huge cock. Bigger than Tudor Magda's?
No. Ron Jeremy, yeah. Do you know Ron Jeremy?
You know Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, he's like the new version of him, I think.
Yeah. I know Ron Jeremy was in those music videos with LFAO.
I didn't know that.
The East Coast, I'll be out there for most of the week, and then heading to the Knoxville semifinal, and then back home after that. So if you're gonna go to Knoxville, see you there. That's it, and I'm out.
Peace. Sevi off topic, but I homeschool too. What shows it? Shows something good. That's good. Amba.
See, Pedro knows who Johnny Sins is. And that's the difference between us and the Lone Ranger, I think, right?
Do you remember everyone there doesn't know or does know?
They would never dare talk about him.
Remember yesterday when someone on the podcast was talking about visualizing baseball?
Yeah, that was Taylor.
So I came home today and I hung out with the boys. We fucked around and wrestled and shit. Then they had dinner. Then after dinner, I sat them on the couch and I walked them through their jiu-jitsu match on June 8th.
How'd it go?
They fucking loved it.
That's cool.
Yeah, they love the visualization. Yeah, they fucking loved it. My son Ari, I could see he was like really pumped.
That is cool.
Yeah. And they're like, are we gonna do this again? I'm like, yeah, every day until the event. Okay, so 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wonder if
I
it's
gotta go right to bed then.
Okay, me too. I'm gonna eat. I hate to say it.
I'm after these plane flights, dude. Every time I get on a plane, I get more and more pissed off at the world for how out of shape they are, and I'm not eating a single. It's either food or it's not food. I'm no longer eating fake food.
Okay. What about C4?
That's not food.
Okay. Did you see that thing what they were saying that C4 has poop in it?
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Oh.
Where was that?
They were saying Taylor was actually saying that something in there is like made from waste. It is taken from waste sanitation facilities. It's like a byproduct of waste sanitation facilities, and it's only in C4. It's not like in Ghost and shit.
That's probably why it tastes better. Pizza's not food.
Fuck, my eyes are tired. Okay, tomorrow we're gonna talk about media.
Done.
We'll pull up that Trista post, the Colton Merton post.
Talk about Lauren. We'll listen to the entire event number 2 with Colton.
I don't want to ass pound Khaleesi. Jesus Christ. You think there's a limit to how much ass pounding one person should get?
Ask Bryce.
Did you see him this weekend?
No, but other people did. I was talking to somebody at one point, and Susan comes over. He goes, "It's Bryce," and I'm like, "Dude, I'm talking to this guy." It was kind of funny. Pizzas are a treat. I got no glasses. All my stuff's still in my bags.
Oh yeah, fuck, you're right. Someone's like, the dark glasses go good with that hat. Oh yeah, you're right. That's cool.
I did see it was Celsius. Yeah, there's poop in Celsius.
Is that true too?
I think it's in Celsius, but I think you had C4 in Celsius messed up.
Oh.
Or at least I've heard that. Dude, I got the world's biggest flashlight over here.
Did you work out when you got home?
No. I got food.
Patrick Rios did Murph.
Yeah.
Straight from the airport. Airport?
Airport. Dude, you're fucked up.
Did Colin fly to the airport? All right, guys. Love you. Tomorrow morning, me and Andrew. Hopefully Caleb will be here. Media lessons. If you don't need media lessons, don't watch the show. Love you guys. Alex, dude, I'm a sports psychologist and we work on visualization all the time. I'd love to help. Okay, good. Let's do that.
I'm doing Murph on Wednesday.
I know. I think I am going to do Murph maybe tomorrow. My legs are so tight from being on my feet all week. I got old. All right. Bye-bye. Thank you, Andrew.